Check how dark the red circles are on my thighs from my elbows.
We're live, everybody, live with the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, broadcasting from the iconic Governor's Clubs in Levittown, and it's Monday, the first Monday of the new year. What's today's date?
6.
6, yes.
Yeah.
So it's the first Monday of the new year, so good morning to everybody, and happy Monday to everybody, and everybody's back to work.
That's why you're all smiling and laughing, because people are headed back to work.
Yes, and they're miserable.
Yeah, so my son finally got his ass back to school, too.
It's about time.
Yeah.
What a bum that kid is.
I know, slacker.
Slacker.
So, yeah.
Back to...
He has an orchestra concert this coming Tuesday.
Who? Which one?
With his new violin. Kevin.
Oh. He's got a violin.
Yeah.
That's right.
He got a violin for Christmas.
Yes. What a weird gift.
He likes it, though.
Really?
Why
Yeah.
is a violin a weird gift?
It's a weird gift.
It's
Why
like
is it a weird
It's like
gift?
an 80-year-old
I know
violin.
you told me, but it shouldn't have been like just, hey, he's got to have it.
Plenty of people buy instruments for somebody for...
Yeah, but not because they have to have it. He has to have it for school.
No,
He doesn't. He's
yeah, I
got
think
one.
he
It's
likes
just kind of crappy, so he wanted like a newer version.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a different story. I didn't realize he had one. I thought he just needed to get
And
one
it's
for school.
not even that bad. Like even like we when people look at it, they're like, it's a good violin. The one that he was using. It's just the other one has like a little bit of like sound and stuff, and it's different. So he's like interested
There's a
in
little bit of sound.
The other one had a
better
lot of bit
sound.
of sound.
No, a little
Or
bit,
none.
little
Right.
better sound. Yeah.
So this one's got some sound to it, unlike the other violin who had
No sound.
no sound.
No sound.
A no sound violin. Well, you should have got your money back on that one.
I don't know. As a parent, is it really all that bad? Like I'm thinking, like if it was like a sound-free drum kit, I think more parents will let their kids play drum.
No.
Just throwing it out there.
I love the drums. Weirdo.
I hate the drums.
Sally's a weirdo.
You hate the drums? Come on.
Well, I love the drums when it's like, played by people that know what they're doing, but it's kind of
Like?
rough when it's like a kid.
Like Buddy Rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess
someone
what I
like
did
that.
last night?
You saw Kevin James last night.
I saw Kevin James at the Apollo. Yes.
No, you mean the Paramount?
No, the Apollo.
The Paramount.
No.
Yes. The Paramount.
Dennis. Good morning.
Hi, Dennis. Dennis?
Yes, hello guys. What are you guys up to?
Hello, Dennis. How are you? We were just talking about me going to see Kevin James at the Paramount last night.
Oh wow, that's cool, guys.
We're triplets. We all have dark sweaters on.
Yeah. I was at
wow.
I went to the Apollo to see him with all the black people.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How was your
I'm
weekend,
on
Dennis?
vacation, guys. I'm on vacation right now, guys.
On vacation?
Yeah, man.
What do you mean?
How are you on vacation?
I'm in
Wait, what do you do? Hold on, Dennis. Hold on. What do you do when you're not on vacation?
Well, I'm not on
He
vacation.
plans his vacation.
Wait, go ahead. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation for a little bit while, guys.
Where? Where are you on vacation?
I'm on vacation at a secret location.
You're on vacation at a secret location.
No, I can tell you, I'm somewhere that it's a ghost state.
It's a ghost state.
No, gold, like gold.
A gold state. Vegas.
Yep. No.
Connecticut.
Think about license plates.
Oh, New York.
No.
California.
I can't.
The Golden
No.
Gate.
The Golden State Bridge.
No.
You are at
Alaska.
No.
where? Oh yes, Alaska, where they got gold.
Right.
Nope.
Jersey.
Let's just name every state.
Yeah, basically.
Maine, Rhode Island, Vermont,
Connecticut,
Nope,
Massachusetts,
Nope.
Jersey. That's
There
all.
you go, Jersey.
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 Jersey is a gold state?
Yes,
It's
because
more like a cream-colored state.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a yellow state.
It's a yellow
Yellow
state.
state's license plate.
What are you doing in New
Yep.
Jersey? And what are you doing in vacationing in New Jersey?
Garden State it's called Garden State.
Oh, Garden
Garden.
State.
We thought you
Yep.
said gold.
We thought you said golden.
No,
So-
with my family's chilling and stuff like that.
Oh,
Chilling with
okay.
your family?
Nephew.
For how long? For the whole week?
You gotta come back tonight, whatever, guys.
Oh, go back. Oh, so it's a one-day vacation.
It's a
No,
very
I
nice.
left. I left Saturday. Came back. I'm gonna come back tonight, maybe.
Oh, 3-day weekend. Okay.
Right. All right. So you had a
Yeah.
nice 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Very nice.
Michael, hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
That's my little nephew. He's only 3 years old, guys.
How old?
3 years
3
old.
years old.
You like
3 years old.
You like Uncle Dennis there, Michael?
You like Uncle Dennis? I spoiled him, right, Michael? I always spoil him all the time, guys.
You
all
fought
the
him?
time. Spoil him, I'll spoil him.
Spoil him.
Spoil
Oh,
him.
spoil it. You fought him. I'm like, that's not nice. Don't
Yeah.
fight a 3-year-old.
No, I always spoil him all the time.
You spoil him?
He's-
That's nice.
Yeah, I had made him hot chocolate this morning.
Oh,
wow.
very nice.
South
That's nice.
Dakota.
Yeah, it was nice. It was pretty cool. So, what you guys so far your weekend?
Oh, it's fantastic. I was just explaining mine, and then you called.
Actually, no. Saturday, listen, guys.
Okay.
Saturday, I saw my husband.
Saturday-
I saw my husband on Saturday.
Yes.
That was nice at the mall. And then
Yeah.
I went to a party, actually. I went to a party that was a birthday party, my family's birthday party with her little daughter,
Right.
named Emily, and she turned 1 on Saturday.
Oh, very
And
nice.
I-
Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And then I had a birthday party for her, and then I went to my family's house in Township, Vermont,
Right.
Vermont, New Jersey. Township. It's called Township, New Jersey.
No, back. Yeah.
Right.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday.
Okay, cool. We'll see you when you're guesting on Felix on
Yes,
Thursday.
that's right.
So we'll see you then.
Guys.
All right.
Yep.
God bless you,
I
Dennis
was thinking,
Murphy.
guys, come on, everyone say goodbye.
All right,
Bye,
say-
Michael.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, Mike.
Hey, Sam, on Eric's, it should be a big E.
Oh, listen, guys. I was thinking.
Good thing you do it
guys,
on the line.
I'll never say goodbye, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
Michael.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Mike. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Dennis. Thanks for calling.
Does it have an
Bye.
E on it?
God bless you.
I think it was an M.
E?
There's no E in it, but
Do any of them have E on it?
no, but I think this is the one, isn't it?
Oh, okay, because it doesn't have cheese.
Did Tony?
Yeah, why don't you just bring the bag over? We have intern Sam here now.
Oh, intern Sam.
Intern Sam.
Well, I don't like the job he's doing so far. He's messing up sandwiches.
Yeah.
Ken Bichelle's watching, thank goodness. Tony's watching. Gina's watching. Dennis, Danielle, Sally, Steve, Joan.
Thanks, intern Sam.
Thanks, intern Sam.
All right, so how was Kevin James?
So,
Thanks.
I go, Danielle gets me tickets for our anniversary. We go see Kevin James at the Apollo.
Wait a minute. I got to stop you already.
What?
If this was an anniversary gift, what
Yes.
did you just do?
I threw the empty bag on the floor to get out of the way.
Oh. All I saw was something go flying. I didn't
Are
know
there?
what it
Can I have some napkins over there?
was. So it was an anniversary gift.
Where's my drink?
It was.
You guys are the worst.
I didn't get you a drink.
Oh,
I didn't.
my
I totally
God.
forgot about it. Oh, speaking of drinks, can I have my coffee? Right there.
Intern Sam, you need to get me a drink. I thirst. Quench it. Go ahead.
An anniversary gift
Yes.
from your wife.
Yes.
But you went with your father-in-law as well?
Yes.
What kind of anniversary gift is that?
Because it was a Christmas present for them.
Oh. But you kind of get the shaft on this anniversary gift.
Why? I love my father and mother-in-law.
Well, that's not in question. Mm-hmm. But an anniversary gift usually just involves the two people celebrating the anniversary, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually. But there was all.
Maybe the kids if you like them.
Yes, Ken picked up on that. I noticed that when Dennis first called. That we're all wearing black today. Mm-hmm. It's a tribute to Johnny Cash, who would have been
Died.
103 today.
He died.
Oh, he's been dead, but I just made that up. We're going to sing Ring of Fire.
We never did an in memoriam.
For Johnny Cash?
No, people that died this year.
Well, it wasn't very diverse.
Why? Oh, you heard that from Ricky Gervais?
He said that last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch that?
No. But I'm seeing all the highlights and everything this morning. And his
Pretty funny.
speech, you know. You don't know anything. You have no idea what the real world is like. So just thank your agent, thank your God, and fuck off.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
All right.
I've been saying that for years.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood got a lot of awards. Did they?
No.
I don't know. I didn't watch.
Oh, you didn't look at the.
I have no idea.
No, I looked. I looked at
Kevin James.
I looked at who won, this morning, and they won a handful of things.
Okay.
Like they beat Knives Out. They beat
Oh, really? Knives Out is already up for the award? How can that's weird.
Yeah, because it was released that year. Mm-hmm.
Oh, even though it's still in the theaters, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, so.
The phone.
Somebody's going to yell us about eating.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
This is Human Resources. I'd like to let you know on air, you cannot treat your intern Sam the way you're treating intern Sam. He's there to learn, not just fetch breakfast and coffee for Eric.
Well, he's not a child. There's no labor laws involved there.
Yeah, he's
And I don't
he's
drink
19.
coffee. I'll make him get me a body armor drink.
Oh, okay, then it's okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
that's okay.
But thank you, HR, for looking out for our intern.
Yes, it was very sweet of
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
And are we having a guest today?
Yeah, John Slap or...
Yeah.
We're expecting John Lepper. We don't, as of...
Oh yeah, he'll be here just before noon.
Oh.
there you go.
Yeah, I just found out myself.
Oh,
just
okay.
to be honest. Yeah,
Okay.
and Gina's not a good judge of how to treat
Who's Gina? This is
she's
our HR rep.
too nice to children. Gina came out to visit White Post Farm when me and my son Kettle Corn Kevin were making kettle corn, and I'll look over. She gives Kevin a $10 tip for
Oh,
a
gee,
bag
that's
of
bullshit.
popcorn. It was Kevin was this is the greatest thing that's happened to me in months.
Pete says, "Oh, go there goes amateur English accents."
And the sad part was all he did was actually hand me the bag. Sallie made all the kettle corn.
Wow.
Gina, you have a cold or something?
I have, allergies now. I don't know what the hell's going
Or
on.
do you have allergies in the winter?
I think I'm allergic to the in-laws from Florida.
I'll agree with that, yes. Are they still there?
Oh, God, no, they left, but they did extend by 2 days.
Oh my God.
Wow.
But they're gone. They're gone. After 12 years of not seeing them, they're gone.
That must be hard when then they're like, oh, we're thinking about staying another couple of days. Is that okay? And you're like,
No.
okay. You
What am I
can't
gonna-
bear the
please,
day they're doing.
The hardest part was that I haven't spoken to them in, the father I've spoken to. Stepmother I haven't spoken to. Sister I haven't spoken to. Never met the niece who's 12. In
Oh, my
12
God.
years they asked to stay in my house.
When they left,
And
did
I'm
you say
like-
seeing another 12?
Well, yeah, I told them they couldn't stay here. The house is too small. But I did pay for their hotel room, so...
That bullshit.
Yeah. So no, I'm actually just getting my head back together today.
She said head.
Yeah.
I said head.
Nice.
All right.
So
good luck with your head.
what I'm doing. Thank you. All right. Okay. So HR is okay then, since he's not fetching coffee for him.
Right.
No, just juice or some sort. He still hasn't gotten up to get it though.
Yeah. This is bullshit. What do you
All right,
want to
guys,
drink?
have a
I
good
can't
day.
not
I have coffee. Yeah. No,
Feel
I,
better, Gina.
I got it.
Thanks. Bye.
I
Bye.
had cash out. Go get
this.
something.
Look at this. Sally's whipping out the cash.
I
What
know.
did you hit the lotto or something?
No, I did.
Damn.
But
Sorry, we're
you're
making
gonna
you
have
feel
to
hungry,
really
Pete
explain
Jenkins.
to him what you want because I don't think he knows.
Refrigerator next to the thing. Bottom left-hand side. Body armor. Strawberry banana. Backup orange mango.
Oh, my goodness.
No, I actually got that.
I like it.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, when you get back. Let's see if you get a candy cane or not. And empty that garbage, intern.
You're gonna get a Sprite.
He pops back in with a smile. Oh my god! What happened to Uncle Fester? Who is that?
I saw that he was watching, so I put this on.
Who is that?
That's my brother.
That's Frank.
He posted it, so
What happened to Frank?
Frank is in the hospital.
Now, right now?
Yes. Frank is in the hospital. There
What are you laughing
He,
for?
he has
What'd you say?
pneumonia.
What do you live for? What?
What are you laughing for?
Oh, what am I
He's
laughing
in
for?
the
Look at that
hospital.
picture. That's what I'm laughing for.
He has pneumonia. Mm-hmm. He could die from that.
He's not dying.
Well, we're all going to die.
This could be the last picture.
Not this week, though.
Can you imagine this is the last picture he ever posts? And that's the picture?
So that's what we'll...
In memoriam. There.
That.
That's the last picture you're going to post, Frank. Oh, it's terrible.
He's not dying.
No, I'm sure he's not.
No, they told him another day or two he's going.
Oh, good. That's good. Look at his glasses. His glasses are popped up on one side. Yeah, he's going to post a different picture. All right, well, so feel better, Franklin. Franklin Walker. Franklin M. Walker.
No.
Yes.
No.
Franklin K. Walker.
No.
Franklin P. Walker.
No.
Franklin B. Walker.
Isn't it Francis?
No.
It's Francisco.
Frankie.
Nope.
Frank.
Frederick.
It is just Frank.
Just Frank.
Really?
Oh.
That's weird. For
Frank R. Walker.
That's weird for Catholics and Italians not to have like an official. So Eric threw his trash at Tony and it landed on his back, and at the exact same moment, intern Sam opened up the door.
Ah, beautiful intern Sam. Thank you.
Good job, Sam.
Oh, and it's just the right temperature too. Good job, intern Sam.
Well, when intern Sam isn't helping us out here, he works at the corner galley as a busboy, so he's
Right.
really good at this now.
Wow, look at you. Look at you. All right, so Feel Better Frank says, so Frank R. Walker.
No.
Damn it.
Frank
S. Walker.
E.M. Walker.
E.M. Eric Matthew.
Frank Edward Miles Walker.
Edward Miles.
Yeah.
That's
the
what
heck?
he. You know what? That's what he should go by as instead of Frank Walker Music. It should be Frank. What'd you say? Edward Miles. Edward Miles Music. Edward Miles. He should be Edward Miles.
Why?
And Frank Walker should be, because Frank Walker is not like a rock and roll name. Edward Miles is more of a.
Frank Zappa.
What's up? I'm Eddie. Yeah, Zappa. I said Frank Walker.
I
not
know,
Frank.
but what's the difference between Frank Walker and Frank Zappa? It's a rock and roll name.
Zappa. Walker. Zappa. Walker.
Why
Why?
Frank? Why not Francis or something?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
You never
What's the
asked
problem?
in
Why
all
didn't
these
you
years.
rename your brother?
What? Rename? What are you talking
Why
about?
don't you
Why doesn't he
rename
have a
him?
full name?
Did your brothers rename you to faggot? They should have.
No, why would they call it?
Lots of reasons.
No. Okay.
No, I agree with you. Frank.
Frank Walker's not like a rock and
It's
roll.
an easy name to remember.
Edward Miles is easy too.
Edward Miles is more music-y. I agree with you.
Eddie Miles. It's smoother.
Eddie.
Miles.
Eddie Miles.
Frank Walker. Too many sounds. Eddie Miles.
Frank Walker.
He should be
you have
Eddie
to
Miles.
Pause, you have to pause after Frank. You can't just go like Tony Walker. It's like one word, but
Eddie Miles,
Frank
can you dig it?
Walker.
Hello, my name is Pete Jenkins. I represent
Eddie Miles.
Eddie Miles. If you want Eddie Miles on your show, you got to pay £1,200.
Just listen to his music and then thank your God and fuck off. That's all. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Thank your mother, thank your Pete Jenkins, thank your God, and fuck off.
And fuck off.
Just to let you guys, just to let you know, guys, the Masked Singer started here this weekend. The Brits have managed to ruin the program.
No, they didn't.
How did they ruin it,
How
Pete?
did they ruin it? The Brits managed to ruin it.
But I bet their version, we don't even know who these people are.
I am predicting. I'm making a 2020 prediction.
We don't even know who our people are.
Well, true.
That's not true. Don't
It is
Most of
take
true.
that back.
Most of
Take it back.
No, I feel strongly about this.
Take it back, or I'll suck this into a
yeah,
point
you
and
will.
stab you with it. I love doing that, like sucking them into a point.
Yeah,
and
you
then-
do.
And then poking people.
Who does that?
He's not
Oh,
talking
I
about
do it all
candy
the time.
cans. Isn't there still a wrapper on that thing? You're
Yeah.
disgusting. Hey, can I?
Candy cane? What? Put it back.
I need your advice after the show on something.
What now?
I just because I know I'll forget. So.
I have no more money for you to borrow. Just
I've never borrowed money from
Never
you.
borrowed money from you. Thanks, intern.
Yeah, I
Sam.
need to talk to you after the show. I know, but I just need to say that because I know I'll forget. So hopefully between the two of us, we'll remember to talk for 5 minutes after.
Don't dump Sallie.
Thank you.
No matter how many times you keep asking me, just don't do it.
Jeff Bosey's watching. Jeff Bosey is playing in the Little Room this weekend.
Yay.
On Friday. You can see Jeff Bosey on Friday.
Pete Jenkins hates our English accents.
I don't know why.
I thought that singing was fantastic. I believe it's Oprah.
I thought it was Superman. I think that's the Queen of England.
That's obviously Meghan Markle, our new Duchess of something.
That's obviously a Beatle.
Beato.
Named for great grandfather Frank Edward Miles.
So he was just named after someone. So it wasn't like your mom was all willy-nilly with the first name.
My mother is not that smart.
Shut up, Danielle Asher.
It was like some great-grandparent.
I'm waiting a text now.
Yeah.
Now Danielle Asher's yelling at me. Frank Walker's a great rock and roll name. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, thank you.
bad.
We're not knocking him.
No, not at him at all. I'm just saying the name. If I had the middle name Edward Miles, that's what I would be, right? I'd be like, yo, what's up? Hey, Eddie Miles. Look, it's Eddie Miles.
Yeah.
All the black people would love him. Yo, it's Eddie Miles.
It does sound like a black name.
Does it?
I think
You
so.
just are.
Yeah.
You're just prejudiced against the name Walker. Like every time you hear the
what?
word Walker, you think it's like a black name.
Well, it is. It's a popular black name. Wesley Walker. Who's the other football player? Herschel.
Herschel Walker.
Jimmy Walker.
Miles Walker. He could have been Miles Walker. Now Miles
that's
Walker
a cool
works.
name. That's a cool
I like
name.
Miles Walker.
Yeah, let's
Miles
go with
Walker.
that.
So
You like
lose
that better?
the
I like that
Frank
better.
and lose the Eddie,
Edward.
and just go with Miles Walker.
Yeah, all
it's
right.
just a stage name.
Now
He
it's
doesn't have to lose
really
anything.
black.
Yes.
Yeah,
Miles
because
Walker?
Miles.
You ain't no motherfucker Miles Walker. Fuck, I show up for Beatles and shit.
Well, when you look at Frank, you think black.
Yeah. Miles Walker, though. That's a good
Look
one.
back up that picture.
Miles Walker's a good one. I like it. All right. From now on, he is known as...
Hey, Cat, what's that smooth tune playing there right now on my stereo? Motherfucker, that's Miles Walker.
Don't you know nothing, fool?
Oh, Miles Walker, he's a mean cat, yo.
He's a... What are we in the fucking 70s? He's a mean cat. He's a smooth criminal.
But, Dad, it's Walker.
But Dad, it's Miles. Turn that down. Sallie, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, what was that on anyway? But Dad,
That was a
it's-
commercial. But, Dad, it's Smokey.
Was that like a Kate Tell commercial?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Smokey.
Smokey. Pete said they have bad judges, bad panel.
Our judges are bad too, though.
Are they anybody that we would know here, Pete?
yeah.
And vice versa. Did you know our panel?
Well, yeah. He knows Nicole Scherzer. Isn't she English?
No.
Oh, she not?
No. No, none of them are English.
Oh, no.
Well, they're still not English.
Well, no. British people have to know the American judges because America's more popular than British people. We're more popular all around. We're probably the number one radio station in Britain. We're huge in Britain.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Now he was black.
In Wales.
Oh, in Wales.
Because we have one listener in Wales.
We have
and
one listener in
no
Wales.
That one person doesn't listen to anything else.
Do they even have a radio station in Wales?
I don't know. How big is Wales? Is Wales like the size of Levittown?
I don't know.
How big is it?
I don't know.
I know, but I think they're about to attack us now.
Oh, them and Iran. Well, we're in big trouble now.
Yeah.
I'm
They'll
nervous.
be, they'll be reading in the history books the Welsh-Iranian War. All
Dun, 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 dun,
right, so
dun.
that was Kevin James.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that. But wait, we had something else to say. Oh, 2020 predictions. I predict in 2020
Are we doing a death pool?
that Tony Walker will be dead. No.
Oh.
I will. No, I will. No, I wouldn't do that.
What, me? Or
That's
why we're in black. We're here for my funeral.
I predict in 2020, my feet will be on English soil.
Oh, you're going to start that up again?
I have a prediction that this is the year that I will finally visit jolly old England. That's my prediction. I don't know if
that's
it's true
not
or not.
that
About
far of a
like 4
stretch.
years.
It is far of a stretch. I've been wanting to go for like fucking 2 decades.
Yeah.
that's why it's not a stretch, because you guys have been
Every
talking
year you
about it
bring it
every
up.
year. You had a big blowout about it this year.
It wasn't a big blowout.
I know.
Oh.
But you,
What are you talking about?
But it was a big discussion, so it's happening. It's
I showed her a beautiful picture of Norway.
Of a penis.
Mark White actually put up
Mark White's penis?
Yes, I showed her a picture of Mark White.
Yeah, he's there now.
And I said, that's in England.
Yeah, he's there right now.
Where, Norway?
He's in England.
Oh. I showed her a picture he put up of Norway.
Oh.
He said, somewhere in Norway. I said, look how beautiful it is. She goes, it really is beautiful. We should go. I go, we can't even fucking get to England. We're going to go to Norway? The hell out of here. I think we're going to go.
I had to stop Tony mid-convo once he said, maybe I a square? What? I was like, we are in the 60s. Oh, yeah. She's referring to a conversation we had a few weeks ago. I called myself a square, and she's like, a square? Who says that? And I said, shut up, Gina,
no.
and I punched her.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
What?
Pete Jenkins says, yeah, you knew your panel. The only guy you know is Mr. Chow from the Hangover films.
Yeah.
So they got Ken Jeong, too?
No, he's talking about our
saying
panel.
On our panel, the
He's
only
saying-
one
right,
that,
out of the four
that
of
he
them.
knew out of the four that we use is the Hangover guy.
That's the only one he knew from our panel. From our
Oh,
show.
really?
Yeah, he said, I knew your panel. I knew your panel. The only guy...
You'd know is Mr. Chow from the Hangover films.
Oh, is Miss... What's... Oh.
Ken is coming to England to learn the accent. See? So,
No, he's asking about Ken Pichel or Kenny Shevlin.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on here.
I'm very confused.
Me too.
Just look up the fucking judges. Look up the British judges. But that's my prediction. What's your prediction for 2020, Sally?
Felix wants an intern now.
Felix, my apologies. No, he's been asking me for an intern. I've been working on it.
You have Ryan. What, isn't that your intern?
No, he wants he wants somebody to help Ryan.
Why? What does he have to do that's so much?
Well, it takes two people to lift a chair.
Oh, pfft.
And then Ryan, he's moving the food around, so you need somebody to move the cameras while they're moving the food around.
All right.
I've been trying to get him another intern. I don't know. But then, Felix, you said something about getting an intern yourself. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I'll call them again.
Soon he'll have a plethora of interns.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, we got to
England's
find out who the English judges are now, because the English
England's-
Masked Singer.
Missed.
What is it called? Is it Britain or England? I don't get it. Which one is it?
What do you mean?
What do they call their country?
Right, Great Britain
What do
is
they call
all the things combined, right?
Yeah. Oh, the United Kingdom,
Oh.
right?
I don't know.
The United Kingdom includes like
There's too many stupid
like
names.
Northern Ireland and Scotland.
Well, there's
and
United Kingdom, there's
Wales.
Great Britain, and there's England. So I don't know what's what.
Pete, you're gonna have to call in again.
Yeah.
Poor Pete. Rita Ora.
See, I was right. He's on our panel too. Oh, I know who Rita Ora is. I know who she
Really?
is. Yeah.
Jonathan Ross. I like him. He's a talk show host.
Okay.
I like him.
Not the Jonathan Ross that. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. I know him too.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Davina McCall
No, she's a slut.
and comedian Ken Jeong. What is it? Ken Young?
Ken Jeong.
Ken Jeong.
Jeong.
Yeah, he's on it.
Wow.
Wow.
The only thing I'm up to date with my current events is the controversy Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes. I found it funny. I found it very funny too.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was very funny.
Now, who hosts this? Oh, Joel Dommett.
I don't know who
I
Joel
don't know
Dommett
who-
is.
Me neither.
So was anybody revealed? Was it anybody famous? Do we know? Do we know? Do we
Anybody
know?
famous?
Do we know? Do we know? Do we know? Rita
Elio
Ora.
Pace could go on. Maybe
That's
he's
what we
on
said.
right now. Oh,
Oh,
you guys say that
Davina
right?
McCall is the head judge.
Oh,
Whatever that means.
who the hell is she?
I don't know.
She's the head judge. Who's the head judge for our guys? Robin Thicke?
We don't
the
have.
head judge.
Wait a minute. I know her. I know her. Let me see her.
Do you?
I think
It's
I
like
know
they
her.
have to have like a king or a queen. They just can't have everyone equal like we do in America.
Yeah. Who's our head judge? Robin
That's my
Thicke?
point. We don't have a head judge. They're all part of the panel.
That would be a good show. The head judge.
Head
Who
judge.
gives the best head?
We will judge.
It was funny until we got sound effects.
Intern Sam's like, is this why you don't let me around Eric anymore? Intern Sam is the one that Eric helped get ready for his road test. Remember that?
Yes. I was very instrumental in him passing his test.
You are. He still will. He'll pretend to be when we're driving along. Like if I'm in his car and he's driving along, he'll be like, I'm just looking out because I can't see clearly behind me.
I am a genius. I am a Do we have an account with Hofstra? No.
No,
Go
we
get
do
it.
not.
Go get it, Felix.
We have we have a relationship with Five Towns.
Yes. Oh, Gina says None's great because it's the largest island in the British Isles, and the house. I don't know. Now she lost me already.
But Hofstra is where Ryan, his real intern, came from. So, right? Didn't
Ryan, his real intern.
Didn't Ryan go to?
Oh, Ryan Felix's real. Oh,
Yeah.
I do believe. Was it Hofstra or Delphi? I think it was Hofstra.
Hofstra.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So,
Ryan
maybe
can make a call.
Ryan can say, "Hey, does anyone want to,
Hey,
come on
Hofstra
board?"
people, remember me? I'm Ryan. I graduated from there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's not really there
You got
anymore.
anybody you can send my way?
Hey, everybody. I'm an intern that needs an intern.
He's the head intern.
Ooh. He's the head intern. Rock, 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 rock. All right.
So how was Kevin James?
Kevin.
Wait a minute.
James.
Did Sally make a prediction for 2020?
No, she didn't. She sucks.
Prediction in any way, or who's going to die?
Oh, ask him.
I said I'm going to England in 2020. That
Oh,
was my
prediction for
Right,
like
and
me
he's going
this
to die
year?
on the plane.
Right. Oh. Hello?
Hello, this is your UK correspondent.
All right, so let me guess. United Kingdom. It includes
Don't even try.
England, Wales, Scotland, and I'm going to take a shot and say Northern Ireland too, but I'm not really sure about that.
You're so intelligent, Sally.
Am I right?
You're right.
Yeah,
Spot
okay.
on.
So then what else is there? Like when someone says
Wait, there's only 4
England-
counties?
It's just Great Britain is the same. Great Britain is the union of those countries as well.
So United
yeah.
Kingdom and Great Britain is
Basically the same thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
And then
Absolutely.
England is England and Wales is Wales, even though Wales is really England and everyone knows that.
Yeah, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
yeah, you were spot on.
Well, so that's easy enough.
All right.
I like that.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah,
Happy
Happy New
pal.
Year, Pete.
How was the big show?
Phenomenal. Really, really good. Yeah, we had a great night. Elio absolutely smashed it, and really good night. Everyone had a good time. So
Nice.
it's a shame you guys weren't there. Next
Yes, it
time.
is.
Next New Year's.
Well, we'll have to figure out. We have to figure it out that we set it up that Eric goes during a time that Elio's playing. So
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
see.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I can-
No,
I
you
can-
need to let us know, Eric, when you're coming over.
I've been
So they can leave.
so they can come here.
Yes.
Hey, we're going to be on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show all week.
Now listen, honestly, the Brits have managed to ruin the Masked Singer.
Which,
All right.
which is kind of impossible. So I'm very
Yeah,
interested to
it's
hear how
such
they
a
did that.
bad show. How could it be worse?
Now, hold on. Before he even starts, was it a debut smash over there where was everybody like, oh my God, this is the weirdest but we love it?
No, it got absolutely slated. I think it got the viewing figures were quite high, but I think the majority of people turned off before the end. So I didn't even know if anyone got unmasked.
Really?
It was that bad. Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible.
But you're saying, is it just bad because it's bad, or you're saying it's actually worse than the one we have here?
No, yours was all right. Yours was something. It was okay to watch.
Bloody hell, Pete! It was awful, mate.
No, I know, but it was fun. It was done in the correct way it should be. This R1 is all scripted. The guy who presents it is he's a stand-up comedian who's never presented anything on TV before.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I need a good presenter.
Well, here's the big question: can you set it up to get Elio on there?
Well, even if he did, he couldn't tell us.
Oh, maybe he's already on there.
Right.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's the butterfly. Who knows?
Maybe he's a bucket slide.
Whoa.
A butterfly.
Oh, like what's a bucket slide?
Stop being so racist,
Right.
Sally.
We had a butterfly. We had a
Niagara
unicorn.
Falls.
We
What
had
is that?
A unicorn, a butterfly. What else?
A hedgehog.
A hedgehog. Were the uniforms cool like ours, or were they kind of lame?
Oh yeah, no. They were cool. They were really over the top.
Okay.
Really over the top. But it didn't help it. Nothing will help that show. Unfortunately. But there you go.
You'll be surprised. Watch how it catches on.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Eric, listen, when are you coming to England then? I need to set you up some elocution lessons.
Some what? Elocution?
Yeah,
Electrocution.
some elocution lessons.
Oh,
To
here we
learn
go.
between-
Oh, you got a mummy.
Yeah, it's the Pharaoh.
Oh, the pharaoh. We're watching Masked Singer unmasked. Oh, the Pharaoh gets unmasked?
Who?
Oh, there's Davina McCall. She's an actress?
I have no idea
No,
who these people are.
she's a presenter.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, it's Alan Johnson.
Who the hell is Alan Johnson?
It's him. That's that guy. That's Alan Johnson.
Alan
He's the former
Johnson.
Home Secretary.
He's wearing lipstick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Pete. Oh my God.
Oh dear. Oh. See, that's it. That's our government, ex-government, full of clowns and yeah.
Full of clowns. Wait a minute. Why did they put this old man in a skin-tight uniform? This poor bastard. His belly's hanging out.
His balls are hanging down to his knees.
There you go. You see, we ruined it.
All right, Pete. I think this
Have we
this
had
definitely shows what Pete is saying.
Have we
This
had a
is bad.
politician on? No, right? It was only sports guys. And
Well, we had Dancing with the Stars. What's his name was on there? Spicer? Spicer?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
his
no,
name?
that's
Sean.
really stupid. Do you guys have that too? Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, we have. It's called Strictly Come Dancing. Yeah.
Oh,
Come dancing. Sing it, Pete the King.
I
Sing
hate
it.
that song. I hate
No.
show?
No.
That
I
show.
can't. You see, I didn't see that the unmasking, so I turned it off because it was so bad. But I can't
Well-
believe they had him on there.
There he is. I don't know. I don't even know who he is. What would he be the equivalent of? Oh, what did he sing?
Oh, he's going to sing.
turn
Pete
up.
is going to sing.
Take it away, Alan.
Oh, his what?
All the old paintings on the tomb, they do the sand dance, don't you know?
Unbelievable.
He never heard this song before, this guy.
Oh, dear.
Oh, so he was a member of Parliament. Okay.
Yeah.
Member of Parliament. Yeah.
Where did he represent? Like what area?
He was the Home Secretary, or at one point he was the Home Secretary.
What does that
Can you
mean?
imagine, basically, he looked after Home Affairs, so
Okay.
security and.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
This is
embarrassing.
bad.
Wow! The Home
Can
Secretary.
you imagine someone like, I don't know, what would be your equivalent of that? Someone like Joe Biden or something doing.
No, and he would be vice president. So that would be what? Who's right under the prime minister?
So deputy prime minister.
So maybe it's just
No,
an,
yeah,
maybe
so
it's just an
deputy-
extra thing. Like we have like chief of state, and they go all over to different countries.
Secretary of State
Secretary
or
of State. So
Homeland
maybe,
Security.
Maybe you have like it's just someone who's at home for any details.
Speaker of the House. Somebody. Yeah, it would be something like Pelosi or somebody like that. Some the equivalent of that, or Mitch McConnell, right?
But can you see what I mean by ruining that show? The quality
Yeah.
and it's just it's bad.
Wow.
Home Secretary probably works under they would probably work in the White House, for example.
Yeah,
like,
they
like
would be
not
a White
someone who
House. Yeah.
like
Right.
who
Yeah.
was just Congress or something. Someone that you worked like intricately with the prime minister.
trying to think,
it's
though.
probably like the assistant to the prime minister, right?
No, he said
Yeah,
deputy.
but-
Deputy
That's
prime
deputy,
minister.
but yeah, no, I mean not far off that.
Yeah,
Not
so
far off
probably
that.
yeah. Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of bad. That's bad, but that's the first one. So they've got more people coming.
Well, yeah, they're not going to have me watching it. That's for sure. Terrible.
They're not going to have you watching it. Oh,
No way. It's bad. Right, guys, I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Thanks a lot,
UK
Pete.
correspondent out.
Always good to talk with you. Thanks.
All right, Pete. I'll let you know when I'm coming to England. I have a feeling it's
Yeah,
going to happen
dude.
this year. I have a feeling.
Well, I hope so. We'll definitely meet up, Eric.
All
Definitely.
right. Thanks, Pete.
Okay, guys. See you later.
Talk to you later. Bye bye. That'd be nice. Like if I went over and like Elio and Pete and
You usually take summer vacations, right? Like
And
once the kids
Amy.
are off from school.
I don't know because now he's got the travel baseball thing.
You're not
it's
going.
like always
You're
something.
not going.
I know. So I'd rather do it and miss baseball than football, and then I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I mean, sometimes as a family, you just have to say, we're going to take a week off from sports and stuff and go. Because, like,
Right.
30 years from now, they're not going to be like, remember that week in July when I played football? But they're
Yeah,
going to
they will.
remember
They
the
will,
week They won't.
will.
They won't.
They'll be like,
They'll
oh my
remember
God,
the week
remember when
they
I
went.
hit that home run over the fence?
Maybe if you would have gone last week, your kid would have broken his ankle.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's
I
really
was
your
thinking about
fault.
that the whole thing. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah,
I got the X-rays.
Yeah, I saw them. I thought they were cool.
Yeah, I
Very
got the-
clean.
Very clean. The cleanup, the fix was very.
They did
clean.
a really nice job.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, I think what were we talking about anyway? Oh, Kevin James.
Right.
Finally.
Right.
All right, so we go to see Kevin James, and we're hanging out, and it's like supposed to start at 7:30, and at 7:45, 7:50 it starts.
Him, or did he have like a bunch of people ahead?
He had one opener.
Okay.
I will let you guess who it was.
Joey Cola.
No.
Chris Roach.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, oh, nice.
That's great.
So I got to see Chris Roach finally because I've never seen his stand up, to be honest. So he was really good. So I texted him right after he got off. I'm like, great set, man. Nice job. He had the whole audience laughing. He was really good. He was very, very funny.
I just like him so much too.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. And then he said he's like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And then Kevin James came out and he goes, hey, how about that Chris Roach, everybody? He goes, funny guy. A little too funny. I don't think he knows how this works.
Yeah.
So I thought it was funny. He was good. And then he went on for a good hour or so.
They're supposed to, right?
Yeah. But, Roach was only on for like 15, 20 minutes tops.
Okay.
So I don't know if they just started late and he only, whatever the case may be, but Kevin James did a whole hour and he was very funny and he had the whole audience laughing. And Roach was very funny too and had the whole audience laughing. The guy next to me now, there was a guy next to me. Thank God there was a seat in between us.
I'm trying. Like 10 things annoy you, so I'm trying to figure out like which one it was. Did he talk? Did he ask questions? Was he on his phone? Did he not?
He
share
was
his
not on his
popcorn?
phone.
Did he smell?
He did not smell.
Because you're strict about that too.
You've already hit it. You already said what he did.
He was a little chatty.
He's a lot chowdy, and it was like it was loud chatty.
Chowdy.
loud chatty, and not only was he loud chatty, he kept trying to engage me.
Oh.
Like he kept going, hey, like leaning.
And you had Danielle on your right, and he
so
was on
I
your left.
just kept leaning into her because he kept trying to lean into me, and thank God there was a seat between us because he's like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And hey, that's really funny. He's like, yes, it's true. And I'm like, oh God, I'm like, oh.
Was he with someone or he just
was with
came
a
to bug
woman.
you?
Yeah, he was with a woman, and
was it like a first date? Like he was trying to show off
I
that he was like the
I
funny
think they
guy?
were married. I have no idea, but he was just annoying. And then Kevin James at one point talks about like the Navy SEALs and the Marines, and this guy yells out, he's like, hoorah! And I'm like, oh God, I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. And I was just like, oh, and he's like, yeah. And then like Kevin James would say a punchline, and it would end in, let's just say, news, and he'd be like, yeah, news.
Can you imagine if you were sitting next to him, and then I bet he would have been the guy that like did that, you know, that elbow, like, oh, did you get that? Isn't that funny? And you're like, yeah, like I can't stand when people like when they talk to you, they have to like touch you.
But he did it like numerous times. Kevin James was like, yeah, haha, candy cane. He'd be like, candy cane. I'm like, oh God, damn it, shut up. And I'm just seeing, and Danielle's laughing now. She's hiding her face in my shoulder, giggling because she knows
what annoys you.
Yeah, I can't stand this. And
I do that too. There'll be like people in my life that have just like 5 or so things that really annoy them, and then when I see it happen, I'll just immediately look at them.
Start giggling.
Like Kevin can't stand when people are eating and their fork touches their plate. That noise, like it's just a noise,
right? And you're
but
not.
But to him, it's like he'll let it slide for a couple of times, and then he'll actually be like, "Hey, hey, buddy, when you eat." Can you not scrape your fork on your plate? So like I'll be out and Kevin isn't even around, and I'm like, oh, that would really bug Kevin right now.
Right. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like it was just really weird, and it was annoying, and it was annoying to me because I'm trying to like enjoy this and just laugh, and this guy's like trying to engage me with jokes that I just heard 2 seconds ago.
Can you imagine this guy on a plane?
Yeah.
Like those poor people. He probably sits right in the middle on the plane.
Yeah.
Next to two people that just want to listen to their music and go to sleep.
And there was a couple of parts where it's like not interactive, but he asked the audience a couple things. He's like, and he, of course, he just wanted to be involved. He's like, yeah, Planet Fitness. And you're like, oh, God, shut up.
That's funny.
Gallon of water. I'm like, okay, all right, shut up. No, that was me, Eric. No, that wasn't you, Felix. But it was, yeah, quite. And he had like a mohawk. He had like a thin mohawk. And I'm like, oh, God, just what a weirdo. I'm like, leave me alone. Let me get out of here. I just stood up as soon as the show was over. I stood up. I put my back to him. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, let's get out of here.
I can't stand when, like, because I'm so short. Like, I always have, like, the 6 foot something guy
in front of you.
In front of me. And if you look in the theater, they're, like, the 6'5" guy is always the guy sitting up as straight as he could.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else just, like, kind of leans into their seat because it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
And it always seems like the 6 foot guy is like,
Well, I don't like the Paramount.
put your head down, like, a little bit.
I don't like the Paramount because the seats are so uncomfortable. They're not good seats. They're like just folding.
Brand new seats that
No,
are
they're
just,
folding chairs. They're basically
Yeah.
folding chairs that connect. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. So to sit there for any longer than I did. Mark lost his top fan status finally. You'll get it back, Mark.
Oh, that's awful.
I know.
We don't pick those, right? Like Facebook picks them for us.
Yes, no. Facebook does it all by itself. But but Kevin James was great. It was fun, and Chris Roach was great, and it was fantastic, and it was nice.
So it's just an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were home by
That's short.
Yeah, we were home by like 9:45.
I'd hate to drive all the way out to like Huntington for like an hour and 20 minutes, though. Wouldn't you want it to be like longer?
Yeah, but it's quality. It's a quality hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe they should
not
have thrown in
garbage.
one other guy in there or something.
Nah.
Maybe I'm used to this place where it's like, you get like 5-6 comics.
No, I'd rather see Kevin James and Chris Roach for an hour and 20 than 5 other comics and only see them for, 10 and 45.
That's like a Netflix special hour.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good, though. He was very good. Andy says, the moment I know someone has a pet peeve, I find it impossible not to do that thing over and over
I know.
again.
I have like Tourette's that way too. Like if I know I'm not supposed to say something, it just like comes out. I hate that. Like I don't like. You'd think it'd be funny, but I don't like it about myself. It just like blurts out. Or even
where
like
did he
doing
go? Is he
stuff.
dying?
He got a phone call.
I know. Before
So
what?
he's, I think he's got like some stuff going on.
Is he dying on us?
I don't think so.
Is it Frank?
We're all dying. Yeah, he's been getting those phone calls too. Like it was kind of scary with Frank. Like
pneumonia is not something to fool around with.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling well over the Christmas, and I think he was just kind of like maybe a little run down because he had a cold and stuff, and then all of a sudden he just couldn't catch his breath. So he went to a doctor's appointment the other day just to check it out, and the guy said, well, let's do like a couple of things for you to like make you feel a little bit better, and they kind of hooked him up to stuff and helped him like a nebulizer.
Sure.
I think that's what it's called.
Sure.
But it didn't really work, and he's like, really, you probably just need a steroid or some type of like antibiotic, but we're not going to be able to do that here, so you probably should go to the hospital and have them help you. So he went, but Tony said that he went to go visit him. There were so many pneumonia patients trying to get checked in from the emergency room that he didn't even have his own room until like the first like night or something,
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like there's a lot of that going around. So he's got a really bad case of pneumonia, and
But he's not dying.
well, we're all dying.
Well,
We're
today,
just hoping
I mean,
not
or
this
tomorrow.
week. No. So I think for he's feeling a little bit better, but I think for the next few days, just letting it kick in and rest and kind of get better. But it is serious. Like pneumonia isn't anything to.
No, you can't fool around.
You can't. Yeah. So I'm glad.
The bald-headed boyfriend got a phone call, Mark, so he's outside right now. Joan, yes. Oh, and I was a judge on Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up.
Oh yeah, that
on
was
Saturday.
fun.
I would say I was probably one of the best judges ever.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was clearly one of the best judges ever.
I'm gonna have to go with no.
No, I drew characters with my numbers.
You were one thing that I would say about you.
I received complaints.
Yeah.
He really took it you took it really seriously,
did.
which I
You
like.
kept staring at her and like looking at her. She called me up. Who is this guy?
I kept whispering into her ear.
Who is this guy? He's creeping me out.
I did have to whisper into her
Nothings.
ear a lot of times.
Because she didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
and she's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then she looked at me again. I'm like, all right, let me explain it again. So no, I was one of the best judges ever. Don confirmed that, sent me a message. He said you were the best.
I don't think that he did.
No, he did. He said you were the best judge I ever had.
No,
and
I don't think he did.
I would like you to be the permanent judge on the show.
I'm sure he
And I
didn't
said,
say that.
unfortunately, I can't do that. I'm a very busy man with
And
a lot of commitments.
And then he called me up and said the plan worked. He said no.
Right.
But he did. He took like a comic would have to come up with a joke, let's say every 6 seconds on the fly. Like that's one of the,
I know. I've been here. I've seen the show.
Yeah, well, I'm telling everyone. And shut up. And I looked over, and Eric's like taking notes on each joke. Like he's like, I'll give that a 7. I'll give that an 8. I'll give this, and then he rounded it up and he gave like a score
An
for
aggregate.
the round. Yeah, so like he really kind of took it.
Yeah,
seriously.
I was the first judge to use the word aggregate.
How do you know?
Because I
You
know.
thought the show was only an hour.
Yeah, I
So
did.
how do you know what words were used and what words weren't used?
I had no idea. I'm like, I'll be back in an hour. Yeah, then I got in trouble. Did you hear the part I got in trouble?
From your wife?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like, oh, Daddy's going out. I'm like, I'm not going out. I'm going to do the show. I'm coming right back.
I'm working.
Are you going out afterwards or are you coming home?
Did you do what I said?
It's a pain in the balls. Nah, I didn't
I
do
told him when he gets home, when he gets in the driveway, text Danielle and say, all right, I'll be home around midnight. I'm going out. And then just walk in the house.
it. Yeah, like I go out all the time. Go fuck yourself.
Now you're going to be going out tonight by yourself.
He caught himself on that one. You're so dead.
Go fuck yourself.
You're lucky Kevin James already came and went.
Danielle, hey, let's go play a game. Let's go play hide and go fuck yourself.
Congratulations to Andy for winning.
Yes, Andy won. Andy won. He beat the black guy.
So did you talk about Kevin James or
Yes,
while I was
we
gone?
did.
You
We did.
All right.
So
Just
I'm not
quickly,
doing
it was
again.
good?
It was very good. And guess who was his opener?
Chris Roach?
Yes.
Really?
And I texted Chris after. It was a great job, man. Great set. He was funny.
And he wrote back, who is this?
No, he said, thanks, Eric. Appreciate it, man. I was like, I'll see you soon.
Is that your Chris Roach impression?
Yes. This is my Chris Roach.
Not so bad.
Thank you.
No, it sounds like Stallone just waking up in the morning.
Thank you. Home Alone. Yeah, so no, he was very funny, and James was funny. Hour and 20-minute show, very nice.
Wow. Total?
Total.
Yeah,
Very
I've
nice.
heard that about Kevin James. He doesn't do a very long set.
An hour is a long set.
He was an hour, Roach did 20?
Yeah.
Fucking Rodilla does hour and 20 on his own. In fact, we saw
See, that's
Joey
what I
Coleman.
said. Like to
I'm
drive
not
all the way to the
comparing.
Paramount, I wouldn't want to like go for like an hour and 20 minutes.
No, an hour
I'd
and
want-
20 minutes is
I want.
fine.
They
Yeah,
should.
I
I think
want
they should.
quality,
They should throw in
not
like another
quantity.
guy or
No.
something. Make it
No.
like a 2-hour show.
No, I agree with that.
Everyone wants to go for 2
No,
hours.
I
I'll
don't.
agree
No,
with
but not in those fucking chairs. No way. Those chairs are terrible.
Yeah.
It was like
Were you on the
torture.
floor or in the back?
On the floor. We were like 5-6 rows back.
Oh, so you really literally had fold-out chairs.
Yeah, they were fold-out chairs.
Well, if you go look a little
Suck.
bit back, they're not that much better, but they're built-in foldy-out chairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're built-out, foldy-out chairs. They suck.
Yeah. I'd
They're
still want to go
worse.
for 2 hours.
No. Mm-mm.
Even if I was in pain, I'd want 2 hours.
It should have been the Kevin Can Wait people. It should have been
Who?
his brother
Uh-huh.
or Joe Starr or Joey Cola
True. But no.
or Carrie Kravitz. She was on the show once.
No. And
Come
then
on, that would be a good show.
Yeah. What does
Any of
she
those
usually
people
do?
I mentioned.
Does she do 20 minutes? Half
Andy
an hour?
said, Andy said, could we not say I beat a black guy?
Well,
Andy
we all
beat-
saw it.
Andy beat the black guy.
We all saw it.
We all saw him.
Thank you, Ken Pichelle.
No, but he did. Andy came in and absolutely deserved that win. There was
He was
no
very
like,
prepared.
I knew Andy beforehand. Andy's been on the show, but there was no prejudice whatsoever. Andy was prepared. Andy deserved to win that.
He
that
beat
show.
him by a lot.
Ken Pichelle
Yeah.
says I get bonus points. Well, he was
It's
the first guy
freezing.
to tap out of a roast battle.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That was odd. He was just laughing way too hard.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't know. But he was a nice guy. Very nice guy.
Very
too.
nice.
He doesn't do encores. No, he did not. He left and the lights came right on. But
Yeah,
you know,
because he goes downstairs to the founder's room and does another set and
I
probably
thought
gets
it was
paid
very
double.
funny.
Yeah,
I
he's
thought it was
funny.
very funny.
All right,
It
good.
was funny.
That's the first time
going
you've
on
seen him do stand up.
A second.
Oh,
Oh, you've seen him before?
Yeah.
Where'd you see him the first
Westbury
time?
Music Fair. But I want to say,
Then say it, if you want to.
I don't know who opened up from there. I don't think Chris did. I don't
His
think
brother,
it was- No, I don't remember who.
Joe Starr,
Maybe.
Adam Ferrara.
No.
Shirley Hemphill.
Yes. Yes. Shows shouldn't really go longer than 90 minutes. I agree. Thank you, Jeff.
really? Just
It's
an
colored.
hour and a half?
It's colored people, said Mark.
Hey, Benny Rizzuti.
Oh, it's people of color. Benny Rizzuti's watching.
After that, people lose their attention. I don't know if I agree
No,
with
that's
that,
bullshit.
Jeff.
Like if a show starts at 7, you think by like not like it'll start at 7:30 really, and then by like 9:30 it's done. If it was done in like an hour, I'd be like, what the?
No, to be honest, if the
I haven't
show
even
starts
gotten
at
my
7,
food yet.
I'd be out there at 7. I'm a very big proponent of starting on time.
You're such a jerk.
This started a little bit
They'll
late.
tell you when to go on.
Yeah.
No.
And
I
they're
will
not
go
ready
on.
for you to go on. They
They'll
don't
tell you
want
when
you to
to
go on
breathe.
I
time. They
will
got to
go
serve
on.
drinks and food and get people going.
I will go on at 7.
They'll tell you when to go on.
Yeah.
You're going on at 7:15, Shevlin.
No.
You do what we say.
And I'll say I'll do what I want.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I was on Netflix.
Let me see. No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Oh, for half a
Yeah,
second. You
that's
couldn't even see
damn
your
right.
face.
I was
You
the-
weren't on Fox 5 with a close-up.
I was the star of the week of, starring
You were the star?
This is
co-starring
when I
Adam
turn
Sandler
my
and Chris
my
Rock.
headphones down because they're loud.
Co-star.
I was they were the co-stars.
You were
I
the
was
star.
the star.
So the star of a movie is the guy that you can't see for half a second?
That's
While
correct.
his fat ass runs across the screen?
That's correct.
Sorry.
That is correct.
I went too far.
No,
Sorry.
you didn't. Benny was great Saturday night too. Yeah, Benny's
Benny's always great.
Benny was very,
Yeah,
very
he's very
good in
funny.
the roast battle.
And don't think I didn't pick up on your ass kissing. So excited to see Kevin James, but I wish this was at Governor's. I wish my brother George was here.
I do, because it was just a
Kiss
little bit. It's not
ass.
as intimate, and the seats
Rub the
suck.
brown off your nose.
And the seats sucked.
Yeah.
I hate those seats.
I like the space better. I think I don't like the
Oh, yeah.
location of the space,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think they do a good job promoting their events. But the venue itself, I like better.
It's not that far to get to. Why don't you like the location
It has
of
nothing to do
it?
with how far it gets. It's just where it is. It's just in a
And the parking
shitty-
is a pain.
Well, the parking's a pain at the Paramount too.
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah.
park all the way up the hill.
Oh no.
You
Yeah.
gotta lose a leg. Then you get like really good
know.
parking.
No, my father-in-law's got a handicap sticker.
And you still parked all the way up there?
There's no parking left.
Wow.
I'm going to disagree because now Ken Pichelle says 2-hour shows will be the death of us all. Well, this is a 2-hour show, but no. But if you have Chris Roach,
Let's make it 90 minutes.
yeah, Roach, Kevin James, and you throw Carrie Carabas or Joey Cole in there, you're telling me you're not going to enjoy that 2-hour show?
I like a
Yeah.
2-hour show.
Yeah, all right. That's a different story.
But then like movies that go on like 3-4 hours, you're like, oh,
Depends on the movie.
jeez. I don't
Depends on the
know.
movie.
Irishman, not so much.
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame, I'm all
Yeah,
in.
could have been.
Godfather Part
Yeah, you're
2.
right. You're right.
Right.
Godfather Part 2 was 3, wasn't it?
So was 1,
Was it? Was it 3 hours?
basically.
Oh yeah. See, yeah, those I can.
What?
What?
We got people in the papers. They'd like that kind of story, wouldn't they? They might. See?
Oh, speaking of
It's
Mark
not
White.
personal. It's business, Sonny.
Oh, you know what?
Sorry, keep kicking.
I was going to say something about Mark White. I don't know if I should.
What?
I was talking to Mark. Mark, are you still watching?
Mark is the black guy from the Spin Doctors. He plays the bass now.
No, I was going to say something about it. I think I'm going to wait.
What? What are you
Because I
gonna
don't know. It was something a little personal that I was going to share with you guys, but I don't know if
is he-
if he wants if I'm allowed to say it.
Is he dying?
And don't.
No, he's not dying.
It's best
Everything
to
is
wait.
fine in Mark White world.
Oh, so what's his problem? He loves us.
I'll wait.
All right. Like Sammy Hagar?
What?
Oh,
No, that was
wait.
David Lee.
Yeah, you're right.
So John Lepper, our guest, supposedly coming in. We hope he's coming in.
Unless he runs into Jessica Curson.
Oh, you know what I liked the other night? Well, no, it's not a Wednesday.
Oh.
What I liked with Don Sill the other night was his words of wisdom.
Yes.
One of the funniest moments I think ever on his show. There's always something in the world to mess you up. Words of wisdom by Don Sill.
I know.
I was dying.
I was like, don't be a crisis counselor.
This world is fucked up.
Even he started cracking
I
up
know.
when he said it.
He looked at me, and I was just like, what?
I'm sitting there at the computer watching this, and I started dying.
The 7-hour Godfather special.
He's really, he's really funny. I like Don.
Don?
Like, I like him. I
He
just
laughs
like him
at
a lot.
everything, too, which is cool.
Yeah, I love his laugh. I like him a lot. And then if you, like, really follow the show, like, the really funny one-liners often come from him,
Who, Don?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the preparation he puts into the show. Sadly, I am. Mark, am I allowed to share with them what you told me the other day when we were
He
talking?
doesn't remember that he even talked
Yeah,
to
he
you.
doesn't remember that he told you. He probably thought he told me.
I think he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah?
But yeah, Don, he's
Oh, I know what it is.
well prepared.
He's
What
got
is
sickle cell anemia.
it?
Because
Yes.
he's black. Right? Right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes. You figured it out.
Sorry, Mark. You'll be fine. Just put more anemia in you.
How's your son with the broken ankle?
No good. No good.
Yeah. What? You're gonna chop the ankle off?
Can trade him in.
Did he go to
Oh,
school?
you trade him in.
He went to school, yes. Of course he was going to school. What am I?
Yeah, but does he have to do
what am I,
anything
one of
like
those
get
pussy
like
parents?
like
yeah,
when,
that lets him
when
take a
Sam,
day off for no reason on a Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was
I'm not one of them
reason.
pussy parents.
Yeah.
Get the
there
fucking
was a reason.
school.
There was no reason. What was the reason?
Here's what's so
Nobody
funny.
shows up, and then he calls his friends. Boy, I've tricked my mother. She's a moron.
So we were out to dinner with
Maroon.
we were out to dinner with
Maroon.
friends of ours last night, and
Yeah.
so Tony
Well,
was
now I
talking
know you're
about that, and and the lady or the guy was like, "What? You let your kids stay home? Because there was why would you do that?" And then she turned, she's like, "Our kids did that every year." He's like, "What?"
Wow.
And she's like, "Yeah, why have them go to school when there's
that
just
is
like a
not
day?"
what she said.
It so is
That is
what
not
she
what she
said.
said.
It
All right,
is
good.
exactly what she said.
No, it's not at
Yeah,
all.
it is.
She said she didn't give them those days off. She said she gave them one hooky day a year. She
Not
said.
one at all. She said 3, actually.
Call her up right now.
Okay.
Call her.
All right.
I don't see you picking up your phone.
I'm not going to call her.
So text her.
She said that the Christmas vacation, she never had them go back. And then they got to pick other things.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I know. It's cool.
John Lippers is here, by the way.
Change the camera angle. Change the
Oh,
camera
okay.
angle so people at home can see it.
All right.
Okay, so see right there? See those jagged lines?
Yeah.
See No, yep. See all those dark lines?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how many times it cracked. So count how many times it
I
cracked.
see
It's a
3.
lot.
You see 3 up there. Now look at the bottom.
4,
a
5?
Yep, there you go.
6, 7, 8.
It's a full right. Now follow that one on the bottom right. Bottom right, all the way up. Look, it goes all the way
Oh,
up.
look at that.
So that's how it shattered.
Amateur.
Right. Well, now he knows how you feel.
Yeah, let me show you some of my
Now
x-rays.
look at the clean. Look at the fix. Look how nice and clean it was.
Oh, that's exactly what they did to me. They put it in the metal rods. Now, but what'd you tell me? Those are coming out?
Yeah.
Oh my good. Yeah, they didn't do that one. They stayed in.
Well, he's also young and still going to be active, like sports and stuff. So, in about 6 months, that plate on the side and then the 3 screws will come out, and then they got to wait for the bone to fill in.
Right. That's gonna hurt.
What?
Taking that out. The
Well.
bones, the screws. That's gonna hurt.
It's got to come out because he's still can't leave it in there.
And it's funny. They just like pull it out with a drill.
Right, but if you
Like a backward drill. Hey.
but if you
There he is.
see those bones could have slipped down into his joint.
Right.
So there
He
you go.
made it. John Lipper is here. Our hero. There he is. Good to see you.
If you would only be my hero, you'll
That's
never.
intern Sam.
That's intern Sam. He'll get you a drink.
All right. Before we get into this, I need John's advice on something.
Uh-oh.
Or not his advice, his opinion. His
Oh.
opinion on something.
I thought you wanted my opinion. Oh.
Let me.
Can you change this thing?
Okay. Let me find. There's something I wanted to show him, and I wanted to find it first.
Okay.
And then come over more this way so you're on
Yeah,
the
you got to
screen.
slide in. You too, buddy. You got water. You got your water. You want a can?
And then,
Water?
Eric,
Water?
grab
I'm
the
good,
microphone and move it more towards you.
More towards me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that never works out the way you think it does.
it does.
It doesn't. Because then the pulls, it doesn't have enough slack. We
Well,
gotta go
then
that
it's
way.
right in front of his face.
No, we gotta go that way.
I got it.
You just go that way. You come this
Then he
way.
stays
and
over
leave the
there.
microphone. Yeah, that's right.
They
There you
won't
go.
do it.
There you go.
They'll keep moving over that way.
They won't.
Where do you
Trust me. Just stay there. Don't move though.
Don't move. All right.
Don't move.
I'm good.
Is he in?
Yeah.
He's in.
He's in.
All right. But don't move. Don't make a liar out of me, John.
No, I won't.
All right. So
He's gonna move.
So,
Tony wants your advice.
not advice, his opinion.
Okay.
Getting it on the screen now. In fact, I'm going to show this again. Did you hear about these firefighters in Detroit? John is a
No,
fireman.
I did not.
No.
A New York City fireman.
Active.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
Active,
about.
right?
Yeah.
Can you comment on this or no?
Can I comment?
Or do you want to? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'd rather.
What happened?
Okay.
What happened?
These guys, and all right, and tell me if I'm wrong, but these guys, you see the house burning in the background.
Yeah.
They stopped
Yeah.
and took a selfie.
Yeah.
And
All right. Here's my opinion. I'm going to say this as a lay person. Know what that means?
Yes, I know.
It means non-fireman.
That means me.
Right. I'm going to say this as a layperson. First of all, it's Detroit. So,
all right.
Who cares? Second of all,
Everything's on fire there.
right, everything should burn in Detroit. And
They
should
weren't even
just,
working on that particular house.
Right. If there was a redo button for a city, you'd hit that on Detroit. Number one.
That was a vacant house, though, right?
Yeah. Number two. That was my next point. It's probably like Have you ever been to Detroit?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Detroit?
No.
There are so
1995.
many sections
4,
of
5.
Detroit. I told you this, didn't I tell you this?
You told me this.
You can film parts of The Walking Dead there and not have to put up signs that say, please don't enter filming or please be quiet. There's nobody. It's just an abandoned, dead city.
Right.
So the chances are that most of those buildings around that abandoned house were abandoned as well. So, does it look good? No, it does not look good at all.
Yes.
That they took a picture in front of a house. But if you probably learned all the circumstances, it's probably not as bad
I was
as you-
going to mention that.
Yeah,
that
maybe
it was an abandoned building.
Maybe
Right.
they
House,
were
there's no
wanting
life
it.
hazard.
Yeah, maybe they were wanting it to burn because they were doing something.
Yeah, they're
Who
like, hey,
knows?
listen, let it burn because we're not going to get hurt
Okay.
in an abandoned house. We'll just, we'll contain it
Yeah.
and just let it burn to the ground.
And by no means am I knocking the fire department. I mean, you're a hero,
Right.
and they're all heroes. And I
now,
got a lot
that
of fire
being
department
said,
friends.
Now, that being said, would you pose in front of a house?
No, I would never do that.
Okay, there we go.
Right, and that's kind of where
Right.
where I was going with that.
Even if it was abandoned.
Even if it was abandoned, I wouldn't do that. But
Right.
listen, it's probably a vacant building, no life hazard in there, and we're probably going to do what we call surround and drown, where they're just going to be an outside operation, but they probably shouldn't have been taking a picture, probably should have been doing that.
Right.
I don't know how close the neighboring houses was, but I'm sure it was contained. I don't like the Monday morning quarterback. I wasn't there,
Yeah,
Right. See, there you go. I like that. But I'll never put down our service people like Tony does.
No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
No, I know.
I get it. I wouldn't take a picture in front of any burning building.
No, you wouldn't. But there is good news.
There
You
is
are
good
here.
news.
Is this great news or is this just good news?
It's good news.
It's good news because
Good news.
are they?
Well, let's start. So
It's
here's
great
John
news. It's
Lepper.
great news.
Right.
He's been with us a couple of times. We've been following his story, and maybe you could just recap for people that haven't heard everything, and then just tell us
How many hours
what's
do we
going
have?
on. Yeah.
This is 2 years.
Well, give us
almost.
the
short-
recap.
The recap is the short version is May of 2018. I started construction of a treehouse in my backyard
For your little kids
for my little kids due to a
who are now in college after
yeah,
this
who are now in college.
His
We found a
grandkids.
needle in our bushes, which again I didn't bring it to anybody's attention at the time.
Right.
I put a lock on my gate and I started building a treehouse.
Right.
May 10th, I received a letter stating that when putting up a structure, it may require a permit. May 21st, as per the building department's instructions, I went down there with a drawing, survey, and filled out a permit application. Stopped work on it for probably 2 months. Called a couple times, checked the status of the permit. No status. No determination had been made, rather. And then a week before my son's birthday, I had the walls constructed in my garage, so I threw the walls up because there was a platform up there, so I wanted to see what he was getting for his birthday.
Right.
Now the kids are out of school, so I put it up, June 30th, just the walls, and then never received a stop work order.
None of that.
None of that. No stop work order, no notice of violation. So I continued to work on it here and there, trying not to interfere with our summer. Still going to the pool, going to the boat, doing our thing, you know. A couple hours here and there. And then July 19th, my wife received a certified envelope with 3 violations in it. And I went down the following day to check out what the violations were for. I had to take a meeting with the building inspector, Steve Feldman. And the following week, met with him. And I asked him what the violations were for, and he refused to tell me. Well, as I was pulling him out, he's telling me $250, $500, and $1,000. So I said, Steve, is that the way we're going to start this conversation? I said, okay, of which you'll probably never see a fucking dollar because you gave me 3 violations in 1 envelope, right?
Right.
Does that give me any time to respond to any one of them? No. All right, well, what is Building Code 36526? He didn't want to tell me. Okay, well, he said the mayor's office received a number of complaints. I said, okay, well, who complained? Because I know everybody who runs, walks their dog, and does everything. And I say, people come up from all over the neighborhood.
Yeah, you've been in the neighborhood for a long time.
7 years. 8 years. So I said, I know everybody who walks their dog, rides their bike, runs over here. I talk to everybody. So I see people from not from the neighborhood coming to check the progress of the treehouse. So who complained?
Right.
Refused to tell me who complained. I said, okay, so come over there and do your job, inspect it. If I'm not in compliance, tell me what I need to do to be in compliance. Or if I am in compliance, then you could go back to whoever complained and tell him he's in compliance.
Right.
And you would have did your job for everybody. He refused to do that. Basically told me to go fuck myself or see me in court. Okay.
Kind of like Eric said to his wife earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs, took a copy of the code home. And the code says decks, doors, patios, windows, playgrounds, whatever the hell it says, under 90 square feet, permits not required. Went home, measured the treehouse. 86 square feet. Okay, now go fuck yourself. Now I'm just going to work on it.
Yeah, you were.
I don't need your
you
fucking
were in
permit, so I'll
compliance.
see,
Right.
I'll see you in court.
Any problem.
It gets better, though, because then we go to August 14th. I put a sign up, I tell everybody to come down, support the treehouse, whatever. I probably had 50 neighbors there. We got a hearing on August 14th, which I called the village and asked them for an adjournment because I had a plaque dedication in the city for a friend of mine who passed away, right?
Right.
They denied my adjournment. So I go to the city, go to plaque dedication. I leave the city just in enough time to make it there. Had a pizza party there. I don't know if I told you guys that. Ordered
Yes.
about half a
Yep,
dozen
yep,
pizzas. So there's 50 neighbors there supporting us. Meet my wife and my kids there. And I was wearing, just because I came from
uniform.
partial. I was
Partial.
wearing my pants and my shirt. And then this bottom-feeding scumbag attorney calls me into the clerk. Glass, right.
Yeah.
And I remember.
Did you see what he wrote in that article?
No.
Yeah.
What do you write?
What did he write? He said he wasn't surprised by the outcome.
Because the tickets
Because
were written
village
wrong.
officials, knew that but so then why the fuck did you prosecute a case? If you didn't have substantial evidence.
Because he was getting paid. That's why.
Well, I'll tell you. So he
Right.
calls me into the clerk's office, and at this point, I don't think he spoke to the mayor. And he's there with an intern, and he basically says, listen, I said, before we even started, I said, listen, I just want you to know I'm not wearing my fucking uniform for anybody's entertainment here. I called you guys for an adjournment, you denied me, and I just had to leave my friend's plaque dedication while it was still going on in order to be here for the circus.
Plus that court date on September 11th.
Well, I'm going to get,
I'm
get to
sorry,
that in a
sorry.
second. So he
Yeah,
goes,
I'm blowing this
You
today.
stole his thunder.
no,
Sorry.
you're not stealing
Yeah,
it.
Tony.
So,
Sorry,
There
I'll
he is
shut up. I'm
disrespecting
turning
the
off my
service
mic.
people again.
Yeah.
So he says, he's doing cartwheels, him and his intern. I just want you to know I went past the treehouse. Looks like he did a great job. What's the issue over there? So I go through the folder, exactly what I showed you. I started on
Yeah,
3rd,
yeah.
got this letter on 10th, filed for the permit, called, everything I just told you, right? So then I get to the last page and I show him the, got a Ziploc with the needle that I found in my bushes, right? So and he goes, you got to make a case about that. Mr. Glass, I'm not looking to make a case about anything. What does the village want from me to make this go away? But this scumbag just got his job in April, just got appointed.
Right.
And I think his salary doubled from the last attorney. And I guess he gets, I saw his retainer agreement, he gets $300 for every case he prosecutes. So I think he was going for a quick,
Yeah.
let me prosecute a case, I'll make a couple $1,000s, whatever though. But
Right. Yep.
whatever, that was that. And then I told him about that. All I did was go out there, plead not guilty in front of the judge, and the judge adjourned the next hearing, like you said, on September 11th. So I looked down at my partial Class A uniform. I looked up and I said, I think I'm going to be a little busy that day.
Mm-hmm.
So then he changed the date to September 4th. And then whatever, we went back there on September 4th. Now Glass must have spoke to the mayor because him and the building inspector now call me into the vestibule before the case gets called. And the building inspector wants to start off with, did you get those drawings I told you? I said, what are you talking about? He said, I told you needed architectural drawings, a survey, this, that, and the other thing. And I said, who the fuck are you? I said, you're fucking Steve Feldman, the plaintiff, and I'm John Lepper, the defendant. And I said, I read your fucking code, and it's under the 90 square feet even requiring a fucking permit, so go fuck yourself.
Nice.
And then Glass gets in between. Well, I spoke to your attorney, and I think you were looking for an adjournment. You got pending violations. I said, well, what are these trumped up charges you got now? And he said, you put a light up there and this, that, put a light up there and whatever else he said.
Right.
I said, well, what's that violation? He's like, building code 36526. I said, okay, well, it's the same thing. I said, so I'm going to ask the judge to be heard today because it's the same violation. So I'm either going to be guilty or innocent today or guilty or innocent 2 weeks from now. You don't think I could get adjournment? Now he starts fucking quoting like a few good men. I'll make you go blind on fucking paperwork. All right, listen, do whatever you got to do. I'm going to ask to be heard today because this is the second time I'm down here. My kids are back in school. They lost the whole summer already.
Right.
So whatever, he winds up getting his adjournment from the judge. And then we went back on September 18th for the hearing. Pled my case, did the best I could do. Explained the code, and judge was treating me like a fucking dickhead anyway. They listen to Glass's case, or they listen to me first, then they listen to Glass, and I'm sitting down, and I throw up an objection. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's not how it works here. Sit down. He's like, what are you objecting about anyway? I said, I'm objecting to that notice of violation they just pulled out. I said, I never received that before. I said, this is the first time I'm ever seeing it. On the record, judge says, Mr. Feldman testifies to issuing this notice of violation on May 21st. Well, that's impossible, Your Honor, because that's the date I filed for the permit. Okay, then he puts on the record, Mr. Feldman also testifies to changing the date from May 21st to May 23rd, and no village official signed this document. Jeez. How you like me now? So that was that. It was heard, and then he came down with his decision on October 17th, which just got overturned by the appellate court. I had to go there on whatever date that was. I went to the appellate court in October, and they just came down with their ruling. They overturned the judge's decision. So I took the kids up there the other day. As soon as I got the decision.
And?
I took them out to breakfast, and then we went up to the village court and went to the clerk's office. I said, go ahead, Bay, you could ask him. He said, can I please have my money back that the mayor took? I said, no, but you can't say that. Just, can I please have my money back? She was like, oh, the mayor took your money? I said, oh, you didn't hear? She was like, no. I said, I thought this would be a big buzz down here. I said, the appellate court, 3 judges overruled Judge Rafter, and apparently you guys owed him some money, so pay up. And she's like, I don't have any money up here. You can go see the mayor. I said, I could go see the mayor? All right, I'd love to. Come on, kids, let's go see the mayor.
Sure.
Did you really?
Yeah. So we're going upstairs, and some lady stops us. Where you going? I said, I don't know. I just came to go collect their money. I said, and she told me to go up to see the mayor. I said, I don't want to go up there unannounced, but she was like, no, I'll take you up there. So we go up there to collect, his secretary's office.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, we're here to collect. Apparently, you owe these guys some money. And, nobody knows where the money is. I said, oh, there he is. There's the mayor guy. Say hi to Ralph. They're like, hi, Ralph. So they danced me around, but I just got the letter the other day from the village judge. So I guess he sent them the order to the comptroller's office.
Yeah.
And I guess they're getting the money back. They said they'll mail it to me. I said,
how much? Wait.
I said, save the stamp. I said, I'll come back here and pick it up.
What money do they owe you?
Just the fines, the $475.
Ah, okay.
I feel like the movie Better Off Dead. I want my $2.
I want my $2. I want my
$2.
So now it's done. It's over. There's no appeal.
No, it's not done. We're still in. We got to go to federal court because they put the stay on there, so the kids still can't use the treehouse until the federal judge lifts that and allows them to use the treehouse. But they overturned the ruling, and the judge, they got to give us the money back.
So you can have it in your yard, but no one can use it. Is that right?
Right now, but we still have to get back to federal court. The federal judge put the stay on there because the village wasn't willing to concede. I mean, up to a month ago, these pieces of shit were still looking to prosecute.
Right.
$200,000 in fines. It was $138,000 in fines when my attorney filed whatever he filed, and 8,000 something days in jail, 22 years in jail.
Right.
22 years in jail over a treehouse.
Well, that's what they were threatening. And I believe because of this ruling that threat is gone, so I feel a little relief. But that was that was just for those violations.
Right.
There's still 2 pending violations, and then these people are fucking as dirty as fuck. They came after me on my job. I had to go stand in front of fucking Bureau of Internal Investigations. Never had a fucking mark on my record. These 2 fucking scumbags, Glass and I think, well, I can't say who wrote it. Somebody wrote an anonymous letter to the commissioner of the fire department.
Yeah.
Saying that I went to court in my Class A uniform looking for special favoritism. My attorney spoke about me being a Marine.
Goodness.
Looking for special favoritism. So I had to go on my time off on my vacation to go down there and stand in front of these, in front of the Bureau of Internal Investigations and explain to them where I was. I had the department order on where I was, and it was exactly what I said.
And
Right.
talk about special favoritism. I mean, didn't the whole thing start because, some lady who lived across
it
the
gets good.
street
Yeah.
is the one who complained about it, and she knew the judge who
Is she
gave
dead
you
yet?
a hard time.
It's better than that.
Is she dead
You
yet?
knew the judge. This is what happens in these villages, all right? This little inbred. Keep losing these headphones, but
Oh.
No, we don't need them. Take them off. We
All
don't
right,
need
so
'em. Screw 'em.
in these little fucking inbred villages, it turns out, forget about, because my attorney, when he went to go try this case in November, right,
Yeah.
2 days before Thanksgiving last year,
Right.
basically just walked in there very, the way lawyers are, very professional. This guy, I told you already, he's my fucking hero. 'Cause
Right.
all they tried to do with us here is just bury us in time and fucking money. And if fucking anybody else would have took this case, we would have been dead. This is why
Right.
nobody could fucking fight the
Right.
government. And I don't count this as a win anyway, all right? Because at the end of the fucking day, I enjoy being right, and I'm glad that I did what I did for my kids, and I taught them a fucking lesson. But, everybody's telling me to back off this thing halfway through because, you can't fucking beat these people.
Yeah.
They're fighting us with our money. And at the end of the day, when they fucking lose, they're paying with our money, all right? So this ain't a win.
Right. Yeah.
But
True.
anybody's got a problem with that. You know where I live. I'm the guy with the treehouse.
Yeah.
Come talk to me, all right? Because I
Right.
had fucking billboards on my fucking lawn inviting everybody down there to come see the mayor and see how your tax dollars are being wasted. And when this first started, remember, I
right.
went down there and I told them that, how much has Gerard Glass invoiced the taxpayers of this community, whatever I said up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they don't, they just don't answer.
They don't
That's
answer.
that's the political move. If you don't answer the question, eventually the questions stop coming. It's only news for a fucking day.
Right. Right.
But back then I said it's probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Now we're in the fucking millions.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope somebody wants to go knock on his door and ask him questions. But don't worry, Ralphie Boy's got a lot fucking bigger questions to answer. And I told him that the other day. I said, you're going to have a lot fucking more important questions than fucking treehouses coming your way. Because I got his video deposition, Tony DeVita's deposition, Glass's deposition, and the head of the building department's deposition. All video depositions that I'm going to get fucking edited down. Each one of these pieces of shit contradicting one another, talking about safety and all these other, the building inspector now deems that it's fucking safe because during his deposition, I don't know if you remember over the summer, but back in July,
Yeah.
microbursts came through here, fucking 90-mile-an-hour winds. They've had
Yeah.
engineered drawings and surveys since the federal judge ordered it back in January or February.
Right.
All right? And they still, every time we've been to federal court, my attorney starts off by saying, Your Honor, they've had the engineered drawings. If the village is willing to concede, issue the permit to this family and leave these people alone, we can speak about reasonable attorney fees at a later date. Lift the stay on the treehouse so that these two minor children could use their treehouse and enjoy their property. And that was, he was in this fight probably to April or May, before he even filed for reasonable attorney fees and damages or whatever we put in there. And every time since, it's on the record that that's the way he started off, up until the last time we were there.
Right.
Still not looking for nothing. Leave these kids, leave this family alone. We could talk about reasonable attorney fees, but never willing to concede these people. Never willing to give it up. Just keep wasting taxpayer money. And if you look at what I said on News, Channel 7, whenever that was, she says, waste of taxpayer dollars, Mr. Lepper said. If you read, if you go back and see what I said on Newsday,
Yeah.
all I said is I'm going to leave it up as a symbol for my kids to maybe get into politics or law.
Yeah.
Fix the corrupt fucking politics, local politics.
Yeah.
Or the
Local
flawed, or the
politics,
flawed
yes.
legal system. If this fucking case could clog up our legal system for 2 fucking years, you think we
Right.
got problems?
Yeah. It's insane.
This is a fucking
It should be
bad
cut
joke
and
that
dry.
don't go away. Cut and dry.
Should be cut and dry.
I
90
thought-
square feet.
Yeah.
I thought it was done. I thought I handled it myself. I didn't want,
Right.
that was the initial threat. Go get yourself counsel.
Don't make
Right.
Sallie right. Move in.
Yeah.
Move in.
Right.
Yeah.
Go get yourself counsel.
She's been right
Go get
for
me
about
architectural
10 minutes.
drawings and a survey. All these things that weren't required. But we did it anyway, as per the federal judge's order. They've
Right.
had it since fucking January or February. Still not willing to concede. But during Feldman, this other piece of shit, his deposition, when we brought up the microburst that came through, 90-mile-an-hour winds in July. Another one, August 22nd. And I got pictures of dump trucks and payloaders in front of my house. 2 blocks I went around, 15 trees down, power down, cars crushed,
Right.
Right. I remember
Not a
Gina telling us. Remember all the damage she had in her house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not
listen,
a fucking
nothing,
shingle came
nothing.
off the treehouse.
Right.
not a
Wasn't
shingle
there?
off the treehouse.
Good for you.
Nothing short of an
But
act
you're
of
not,
God. I'll take this
you're
down.
not an idiot who would have your kids in the treehouse at 90 mile an hour in winds anyway.
Like us.
No.
Well,
Right.
it,
I'm not-
apparently
I'm not allowed
it's the
to be
safe
there.
house on the block. It's the only thing that didn't blow down. So maybe that
Right.
should be like a little.
Yeah. Well, we've been ordered not to play in the treehouse until this is finished up in court anyway.
And how long is that going to be? When's federal court going to lift the stay?
Listen, every time I've been to court, I thought it was going to be the last time I was in court. From the very first time.
Right. So now I'm actually confused now. So what exactly was this So they overruled what exactly?
The village
They
judge.
overruled the village judge, and
Right.
they have to return the fines.
Because the village judge isn't going to go against the mayor and
No, I
everybody
get,
else.
I
That's
get
just
that.
a joke.
But then why? Why can't the kids still? Why can't they go in there now?
Because the federal judge put the stay on there because that's what the village asked for in court. You know, nobody's.
So they
allowed
didn't
to go in the
reverse that?
trees. Not yet, but
Okay.
you know, this ruling was pretty big. This is the
Right. This could hopefully
State Supreme,
set
you know,
pave
the
the way.
appellate
here.
division. Right, this was in Mineola. Never been in court before in my life. I
Right.
think I'm in every fucking court in Long Island now
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Because of glass.
because of glass. Because
And
of
the
the
mayor.
mayor.
Scardino.
Scardino, the monopoly man.
Scumdino.
Didn't
Mayor
we-
Scumdino.
Didn't we
That's
try
what I'm
calling
calling
his
him.
office one day?
Yeah.
We did, right?
Mayor Scumdino.
Scumdino.
That's what I'm calling him from now on.
Yeah, this guy
And-
is
and-
some
and-
fucking.
and-
This guy,
What's Glass's first name?
Gerard Glass.
Oh, George Glass.
Gerard.
Jerry Glass.
Yeah. Jerk off.
Yeah, he's a jerk off.
Gerard Ass.
This has no impact on the case whatsoever. This has nothing to do with the substantive.
Yeah.
Well, I sound like Glass.
Yeah.
Issues of the cause of why he didn't get a building permit. Up
You don't need a
yours.
building permit.
Apparently not.
Right.
You don't need a building permit.
And
90
I told
square
him
feet.
that.
you
I
need
told
a
him that in
building.
the vestibule in the second hearing. Right? Come over there and do your fucking job. But
Yeah.
he refused to inspect it all that time. And then when we brought up the microburst, right, and how the village was littered with trees, you know,
Yeah.
and all the pictures that I have of, you know, them removing trees for about a week. They were removing trees.
So now the $88,000 or $800,000 that they were going to sue you for and the 10,000 years in jail.
Yeah.
That's basically now a little bit of a relief off your.
I'm glad
It's
you
a
don't have
little
to
bit
go
of
to
a relief,
jail.
but you know, it's just.
How would you have handled jail?
I don't think I'd fare too well.
No, they'd be like, "Hey, what are you in for?" Built a treehouse.
Built a treehouse for my kids.
You have to make it sound really dark, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll get beat up. I built a treehouse.
How you gonna do?
I don't know.
You can't.
But you have to add to. I
They
hid
prosecuted
bodies in the
somebody. They
treehouse.
put somebody.
Oh,
They
you
put
hid
somebody
bodies
in
in a
jail.
treehouse. That would be good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can say
Don't
that.
say
Right.
kid bodies though, because that would
Yeah,
be.
they don't like
Yeah,
that.
they don't like that.
They find
Yeah.
bodies over there.
Yeah.
That's
But my Scumdino probably is probably the cause of those bodies.
could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
But Scumdino fucking in his deposition told us that he got a license to carry 2 years ago. That's about how long this case has been going on.
Right.
Oh,
What'd you get a
really?
license to carry for? I guess because
The
the
treehouse
money
guy.
flowing in there and the vagrants that he said around the village and the overdoses monthly at a train station. And apparently that's been slow. All right?
Right.
So you got yourself a license to carry to protect yourself.
Yeah.
But what did you do to protect my kids when you found out that there was a fucking heroin needle?
Right.
That's right.
And better than that is the fucking kid that got his door kicked in fucking 3 houses away because he was dealing heroin and they found a gun in his house.
Right.
This kid's got a fucking treehouse in his backyard. He's 30-some years old, but you wouldn't even believe it, right?
Well, maybe
You
that's
can't make
where
this
he
shit up.
went
I read it
wrong.
off.
Wait a minute,
Maybe,
wait a minute.
maybe
Wait a minute.
before he had a tree house, he was a good kid, and so they're looking out for you.
Wait a minute. Drug dealer doofus down the block, three doors down.
Yeah. They relocated the elementary school bus stop. It's
Yeah.
right across from the street from the elementary school bus stop.
Now has a treehouse, or he's
No,
always
he's had it.
No, he's always had it.
Oh, he's always had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
he's always
thing's, you know, you want to see a picture of it? It's pretty substantial, this thing.
up your ass, Mr. Glass.
Joyce Gilpanone says she graduated with him. Joyce, who'd you graduate with?
Scumdino or
Scumdino or John?
or
Or
Gerard Glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayor Scumdino. That's his new name.
I
Take
am
down
surprised has this gone national? Like
Scamdino.
2020? Like I would.
Scamdino.
It should be national, man. It should
This
be
is-
CNN News, man.
This is 2020. I know. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised News 12
This
isn't
too
looking
is
into
visible
this.
from the street. See that platform there?
Yeah. That's a lot bigger than yours.
Looks pretty big, right? I mean, the house isn't bigger, but the platform is definitely bigger. See
Yeah.
the size of this thing?
Let me see. This isn't yours.
That's
This
a
is
tree
drug
house.
That's the drug dealers.
That's the drug dealer's treehouse.
The drug dealers that they relocated
That's-
the elementary school bus stop.
He's got a terrace.
He's
That's
got
bigger than
terrace.
yours, right?
I don't know. I don't
That's
know
what
backyard
she said.
measure it, but you know, if
That's
there's a
what she
problem with mine, maybe you should go over there and measure his.
Sure looks
Right.
bigger than yours. Sally and I have seen yours. That looks
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, we drove by one day, and Tony was
We've
like,
seen his wood.
"Hey, that's John
John's.
Lepper's treehouse." I was like, "No way!"
Yeah, you remember? And actually, I text you that day because remember when
Yeah.
we went by, there were town trucks outside of his house. I'm like, I felt like running in there, like
Leave
Rambo
John
or
alone.
something. Leave John
Yeah.
alone.
That's the
Leave
best
it
analogy
alone.
I could tell anybody. I feel like I'm in a fight with fucking Wesley from Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Ah.
This guy is
Yeah.
a fucking puddle, a drunken puddle, and a fucking
Scamdino?
tyrant. Yeah.
Should we call him Scumdino or Scamdino?
Whatever you want to call him.
Oh,
Scam.
Fucking-
So-
he looks like the Monopoly man.
And let's
You
go
see?
back. So
Does
yeah,
he?
you mentioned the
Yeah.
neighbor. So yeah, she's friends with who?
She plays like golf
gets
with
better.
the judge's
Yeah.
wife or something like
No,
that.
she
It was
worked,
something
she
like
worked
that.
at West Islip High School with the judge's wife. But it
Oh,
turns
okay.
out that Scumdino worked at West Islip High School too. He was the gym teacher over there. Told
Yeah,
him he
so-
should have fucking stuck to teaching basketball. I mean, fucking dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
He got his
Dodgeball.
fucking ass kicked by his fucking JV lacrosse team.
Right.
Because they
Because
hated
he's
him?
been a scumbag his whole fucking life.
Oh,
The
we
phone
got a
is
call.
ringing.
Wow.
It's
Scamdino.
line one, so it might be
This
good.
guy-
All right, well, yeah, it might not be anything. You're live with the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, good morning. This is Hank from Synergy. I'm trying to reach out to the owner of AM Sports Cars.
AM what?
AM Sports Car.
No. No,
AM
this
sports
is
car?
Hyundai.
Excuse me?
This is Hyundai.
I have a Hyundai.
Oh.
Yeah, you have the wrong number. Oh.
Bye, we miss you.
Oh.
Has the drug dealer's treehouse got lamps on it? Is there an online place that can be shared that has all this info?
Yeah, savethetreehouse.com. Right?
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. What is it?
There should be.
I don't have anything like that.
He's very angry. This is the angriest he's been. I
Yes,
love it.
he's
Well,
This
he
is
was
great.
he
he's
was
feisty
holding
today.
back
Yeah, we haven't
before.
seen this.
Now,
No.
listen, I started off here, right? Wasn't I playing nice?
Yes, you
absolutely
play
were.
nice.
Completely.
These pieces of shit came
Yep.
after my fucking kids,
Yep.
my family, my fucking job.
Yep.
And now they want to fucking question why we're questioning them. I had fucking Scardino's 6-hour deposition. 5 of these scumbags there. Another fucking trustee was there. And as we were asking him about, you'll see it. I'm just going to let these fucking mutts crucify
But he-
themselves with their own words. Because these video depositions, when you see me edit this shit down, you're probably fucking looping in here. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
People of Babylon, stop voting in the same people.
They didn't vote him in. That's another thing. He
Oh.
incriminated himself in.
The
He-
plot
oh,
thickens.
Oh
He's-
yeah,
he cheated?
The Board of Elections is gonna fucking be interested in this fucking deposition too.
Oh.
Check out. See, look, now this is some of the damage that
Yeah.
came by on that storm, that windstorm.
In Babylon.
John's house, John's treehouse did not
Lose a shingle.
lose a shingle.
Look at that poor car.
I said nothing short of an act of God is gonna take this thing down. I said, and God don't want it down.
Oh,
No, look at that. Look at that. Oofa. 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 Oofafa. Oofafa.
Yeah, it's very close to me. I went around 2 blocks by me, 15 trees down.
Wow.
They were there removing trees for a week.
And your house stood tall.
Always.
Always. And there you go. So now, all right, so it's almost over. We're just waiting for the federal court to lift the stay, and then you can enjoy it, and we'll be done. They're not going to, like, Supreme Court or anything like that, are they?
This is in federal court right now. I mean,
Yeah, but they're not going to, like, the Supreme Court or anything.
I'll go as far, if they haven't figured out that I'm gonna go as far as they want to fucking go.
Right,
and
right.
I'm not fucking intimidated by their threats.
Right.
And they got another thing coming. You want to keep coming? Come.
They got another thing coming.
You want to keep coming? Come.
Got another thing coming.
You want to keep wasting taxpayers' money?
Tony got an envelope. Oh, it's a magic. It's a magic envelope.
No money in the envelope.
Damn it, give me the envelope. I want money. Money, 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 money. I'm like George Glass of the studio.
Jerry Glass.
Whatever his name is. I hate him. I hate him. How did you guys get The Godfather as your guest, says Vinny? All right, so, but when can you use the treehouse? That's what I want to know.
I guess my attorney filed in federal court to try to get this heard again.
Right.
And as soon as we get back to federal court, hopefully they lift the stay and the kids can use the treehouse.
And
as soon
so
as they do that.
The federal court will see the appellate court's decision.
Yeah, I'm sure they've seen it already, yeah.
Okay, and then they'll say, what? We don't know?
I'm not sure.
We
Like
don't
I
know.
said, they've had their engineer drawings since they were ordered back in February. And I just still can't believe that it's gone on this long.
And Andy says, edit them for length, but also make the whole thing available. Gives them no wiggle room. So there you go. So you put both up, the edited version
I
and
need
the
an
full.
editor, so if somebody
need-
wants to help me out with this.
You need
This
an
is a lot of
editor?
hours, yeah.
It's a lot.
The mayor's deposition is probably about 6 hours, and the other ones are about 4, 3, 2, whatever. So it's a lot of transcripts to go through.
A lot of all right. But we're gonna.
But
stick
they're all
with-
great,
we're
and
s-
I will keep the full link in there because you'll enjoy the whole thing.
Video. You need help editing the video?
Yeah, video.
We might.
We're gonna have to get the highlights.
might be able to help
We're gonna have to get the highlights every time they
Scandino.
contradict one another.
Are we allowed to show those?
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. with
So we
these
can
things.
show those videos here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we might be able to help you out with some editing.
Scamdino.
Well,
I
let me,
think
you know,
we'll
I have
scam.
to speak to my attorney.
Yeah, of
first,
course.
But,
And speaking of your, can
pretty
we mention
sure I
your
could do
attorney
it.
because he's been super, right?
yeah,
Corey Morris.
Corey Morris.
Where is he out of?
He's out of
How do you
Melville.
spell his name?
Right here.
Oh, you got
Dix Hill's based attorney Corey Morris, right there.
Black guy. Yeah, black guy.
No,
Oh, sounds black. Corey Morris sounds like a black name.
well, definitely my hero, my kid's hero. The kids are excited.
What's his last
Do they
name?
call him Uncle Corey now?
No, but they are excited every time he calls, and you know,
Uncle
very
Cor-
happy. They understand the case, and they
Dad.
understand they won. They still can't understand why they can't use it, but
Uncle Corey's on the phone.
The
None of
the
that.
emotional. I mean, you poor kids, right? Like you just said, they have to look at this thing,
oh, it's been
and I mean, facing jail time. I mean, and I've had similar issues at work, believe it or not, where they came after me personally, and I had to face a board and videotape the whole works. I get an idea, and the feeling of violation and the rage
yeah.
that you don't know what to do with. I mean, the emotional aspect is just unbelievable.
I'm not gonna, it's definitely taking a fucking toll. I mean,
Yeah.
the last time I was here, I was upset, whatever, but I was still trying to play nice, hoping this thing's gonna go away.
Absolutely, yeah.
A year and a half later, my kids have, listen, it's a fucking stressful thing. They don't. I'm not telling them that Dad might go to jail for building you guys a treehouse.
Right, right.
I'm not telling them that we might lose our house for building a fucking treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife knew, and believe me, the kids.
How's
see-
she
they
doing? The last time she was aggravating you a little bit. How's she doing now?
No,
she's back to being
No,
she's back to
she's-
being on Team Leper.
It's been tough, man. I have no idea. I wish I could answer that question, but it's been tough. It's been a lot of stress on her and myself.
Sure.
Mostly on me, which I'm sure trickled down to her, which I acknowledge that, the kids have seen fucking arguments that they never should have seen or heard,
Right, but now you need dates. Now you need a date night.
Yeah, I think we need more than that.
You want to go to a movie or something?
Well, give John,
do,
take all those passes. Take them
no,
all.
no.
I'm serious. Take them all.
And the candy canes.
Give them out to the fire department and take a bunch. That rubber
Nah,
band,
I'll
take
take
them all.
some.
Yeah, so go
Take them
go
all.
out and get a
we got
laugh.
a bunch.
Yeah,
Take the whole
definitely.
pack.
We
Give
could
them to the
use some
fire
of
Yeah,
that.
department.
go
That
out, take her
might
out.
help out.
Take her out to Governors and laugh.
Each pass is good for 4 people. So
And it's-
give them
it's
to the
good
guys at
until-
the fire department. Give them to your
Seriously?
family. I'm
Yeah.
dead
Thank you.
serious.
It's
Take
good
that
till the
whole
end of
pack.
April, and there's
The
three
guys, that'd be
different
nice.
locations.
We'll get a boys' night out, and hopefully
I
get
got-
the wife out. And we
Yeah,
can
to be
There you
totally
go.
honest, we
Have
got
a few
plenty of them.
laughs.
So take those. Yes,
maybe to relieve some of the stress.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and they have till April, and yeah. So, and there's 3 different locations.
Ah,
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate all
Absolutely.
your help. I appreciate you having
Levittown,
me
Belmore,
here. And,
Bohemia, lots of funny comedians.
Belmore.
Yeah.
Where are you
Yeah,
guys
the
in Belmore?
brokerage.
Oh, the brokerage.
Brokerage,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
so
great, right.
You know what?
For all 3 clubs.
Actually,
Yeah.
should we do the ads quick while we're?
Yeah, you want to do the ads real
Yeah,
quick?
'cause we didn't do them yet.
All right, the
Yeah.
Knockem Day Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. BellaVistaPizza.com, baby. Check them out. Also, Gina Kajemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Kajemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. List your house with Gina. She'll work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your
Head spin.
Head spin. And also Knockem Day Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world. Check out Knockem Dead Comedy. KnockemDeadComedy.com/show dates for all our upcoming dates and information. If you wanted to go see a murder mystery, John, would you like to go see a boring one?
No,
No, you'd like to see a funny one.
absolutely.
Yeah, a funny one where people laugh, dance, and sing,
Yeah,
and you
man.
see the murder happen. Maybe we'll have Murder in Babylon Village.
I think there
Mayor
should be.
Hey, you want to do one at my house?
Death
Mayor,
of Glass.
Mayor Scumdino. I'll play Mayor Scumdino.
Stepping on the glass, falling through the glass.
Yes. Falling through the glass. The Babylon Village treehouse story. What do you think?
Sounds good.
I like it.
He's like, just
I'm
leave
ready
me
to write a
alone.
book.
So we are gonna go ahead and you just guys go see Knockem Dead Comedy. I lost my train of thought. Knockem Dead Comedy.
January 30th.
There you go. Thanks.
Come
pal.
see us at 317 Main in Farmingdale, January 30th, doing our mob-themed murder mystery show. This Saturday in the afternoon, you can catch Sallie and Eric hosting a game show at the Bethpage Public Library. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
And speaking of great comedy shows, all the great shows at Governor's Comedy Clubs. This weekend here at Governor's in Levittown, All-Star Comedy Show all weekend long. Of course, Sunday is Sunday Night Funnies. The Little Room, there's an open mic on Thursday night. So all you comedians come on down Thursday night for an open mic. Aragona Comedy with John Butera, Tony Melendez, Fat Jay, Emily Santosis, and our own Jeff Bosey. That's on Friday. And on Saturday, there's an open mic workshop. A lot of cool things with open mics going on at the Little Room this weekend. Joe DeVito, our friend Joe DeVito, is at the Brokerage in Belmore this weekend.
Jofus.
The All-Star Comedy Show and is at McGuire's in Bohemia on Thursday. Friday and Saturday is Chris Frangiola. That's at McGuire's in Bohemia. Go to govs.com for full schedule, ticket information, everything you need to know at govs.com. And don't forget govsradio.com. Lots of great shows. Today is Monday, so you had Valentina this morning. You have us. You have Steve Square tonight at 6:30. You have the Word Show at 8. And then, of course, we're back tomorrow. And then Comedians on Football tomorrow returns at 6:30.
And that's probably it.
Yeah, right. There is no jam, right? There's no jam tomorrow night. Don't think there's any rodeo tomorrow night. Anthony just had a baby boy a few days ago. Congratulations. Congratulations to our pal Anthony on the birth of his baby boy.
Speaking of Anthony Laganagro.
Negro?
Yeah, he wants to make sure he gets one of those passes.
He got it.
I love when Irish people try to say Italian names. Laganagro? Laganagro?
Laganigro?
Yeah, he wants one of those passes.
He's in.
All right, you're in, Anthony.
So what's next? So now you just all right, so you didn't get your money.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But the rafter sent the letter, I guess, to the controller's office, so they're sending it. I told them down there, save the stamp. Let me know when it's in.
Yeah.
You spent
And
enough.
you go pick
You
it
spent
up.
enough of everybody's money. We'll come down here and pick it up. We'll bring some cameras too.
You son of a bitch. Did you call them son of a bitches
Sons
yet?
of bitches.
And then as far as the rest of it, though, it's just a wait at this point? Or?
It should move quick now that this decision came in. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get back to federal court sooner than later.
And the only reason they'll pursue it after this is more money.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's been about money.
Right,
you
'cause
know?
Glass
wanted
will
to make a quick couple of bucks. They thought they'd fucking bury us in time and money.
Right, Glass will invoice to the town, and then he kicks back to the mayor, and then,
Yeah.
Wow, scumbags, man. That's my,
Laws have
by
changed
the way,
too.
I
Last time
said
I was
that.
here, I told you guys that they're not complying with the federal rule.
Right.
Back when we first started in federal court, we were there on the order to show cause. There's reason for discovery. We were getting shit in drips and drabs. They've been fucking hiding shit since day one on this fucking case. We just got something in September. Apparently, the mayor wrote a letter to everybody in the fucking village right before his election, telling everybody that I'm looking for special favoritism. I didn't follow the fucking rules. So right after I got that, I went into another fucking trustee meeting, and I explained to him and a few people that were there that you could write all the fake news you want to your 13,000 constituents. I said what I got is a house full of fucking facts, all right? And you got a pile of lies that are about to come crashing down on your funny little fucking hat and your funny little face. I said, so while these people are here,
Wait a minute,
I'll
he
tell them.
put it in writing?
He put it in writing, yeah.
So can you sue him for that?
I'm not a sue guy. I can't even tell you how many things we got going on. I think we got 4 different cases going on.
I hear
All
you.
I wanted
Yeah.
is shit to go
Just want
away.
it done.
Right?
Right,
I just
right,
need
right.
it fucking done at this point. I just can't believe how far they would fucking take this.
Can I ask what happened with, when you had to go in front of the board at work? Are we allowed to talk about
no,
that?
we can talk about
did
that.
they...
Yeah, unfounded.
Okay, super.
No disciplinary action. Apparently it's in the, in our code that we're not allowed to wear our uniform outside. But I just came from a fucking plaque dedication
Right.
for my friend who passed away, which I had to leave early because this fucking circus, I had to go to the circus over here.
Right.
Because they wouldn't give me an adjournment for a fucking week.
But
And
the
then the
best,
asshole tells me to come back on fucking September 11th.
Right.
But
These are the scumbags I'm dealing with over here.
and
that's-
sometimes the best
I'm sorry.
defense is a good offense. So why wouldn't you sue him back over that letter? Because then they'll be like, oh shit, now he's suing us. Let's just let this whole thing go away.
There's
There's going to be a lot probably coming up
Right, okay.
in the future. I'm just glad that this thing's been quiet for a fucking year. My family's been walking around. We get fucking eyes everywhere we go. I moved to this
Right.
fucking postcard village. It sounds, when I talk about it, it sounds like I live
it
in
is,
a
and it's a
shithole.
beautiful village.
It's a postcard village. I
Yeah.
live there for everything that I have there. It's beautiful.
Yep.
I didn't know this fucking tyrant was running the fucking show, though. And
Right.
his mutt fucking friend lives across the street from me, and she terrorizes all the neighbors, too. She complains about everybody over there and flexes the fucking Ralph mustache because she's friends with him.
Right.
They all
Right.
worked at West Islip School together.
Right.
And I just found that out in his deposition. I didn't know he worked there. He
Right.
retired 2005, I think.
Is she dead yet?
No, she's still there. She's going to be famous, too. She's going to be in that fucking edited video deposition because she wanted to put her face on fucking camera when Channel 7 came by.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
we'll put them all together, all right? They gave me everything I need. You
Yeah.
never got to hide when you got the truth, all right? But these fucking scumbags and their pile of lies, it's
Right.
all crashing down on them now. And this is the beginning of the end for them.
Well, let me ask, because you got your friend Anthony saying he wants one of those passes. I know he's joking around, but what can the public do? Is there? Are you looking for donations for legal fees? Are you looking for people to?
Donations.
Are you looking for a rally in front of this guy's house? Let's do it.
I looked for that. I put fucking signs up on my lawn. Come meet your mayor. Come fucking support us with the treehouse. All these different hearings. Everybody's been there in support. But, the sheep stick their head in the sand after a while. They just want it to go away. I mean, somebody told Anthony, actually, at work that, how long is this going to go on? How much taxpayer money is he going to waste? He's like, how much is he going to waste?
Right.
He's fighting for his kids. He ain't wasting any money. Go talk to your mayor. That's what he's been saying since day one.
Right.
He ain't wasting your money. He's not in charge. The dodgeball guy is in charge.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Fucking a Monopoly man.
Yeah.
A Monopoly man who's got a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, what
when
a
you guys
weird
see
way
these
to look at it.
depositions, you're going to be like, why didn't we talk about that? Why didn't we talk about that?
Yeah,
this
I know.
guy
I'm getting
incriminates
all
himself.
worked up here. I want to see these depositions.
I'm going to send them to you. And this is over. And we got to edit this down because it's fucking... that everybody's going to want to see.
Because I'd like to see, a bunch of firemen. They're going to come down on you.
Down there?
Yeah?
Firemen, everybody's been there in support.
Have a rally right in front of his house.
50 neighbors, just neighbors from probably 2-block radius for the first hearing.
Yeah.
I got a 94-year-old World War II veteran. I got to give him a shout. George Kravis and his wife Barbara have been there with me every fucking step of the way. Doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. I got this other scumbag down the block, fireman, Terry McSweeney, right? This kid's a fucking, you want to talk about a politician? This scumbag, I got him on Facebook telling everybody when we first went to the hearing, right? First of all, he came down asking for everybody's vote, I told him, I voted for him. He's a Town of Babylon councilman, right? New York City fireman. He ran a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Seemed like he was a good candidate. Told me he was going to do everything he could for the community. I voted for him. All right? Then when we got this treehouse shit going on, by the way, his kids have been in the fucking treehouse. And we're on the same fucking bus stop. This piece of shit, who they call him Terry McSwindle in his firehouse. You don't get those fucking names unless you learn them, right? So it just tells you who the fuck he is on the job.
Wow, we got Terry McSwindle, Mayor Scumdino.
No, but he was on board in the beginning when we went to the first hearing. He puts it on Facebook to all the neighbors, right?
Right.
This is a politician for you, friends and neighbors over there. He tells I'd personally like to invite everybody to come down and support John and Noel in their fight for the treehouse. I'd be willing to personally put flyers in everybody's mailbox, right? I already got a tap on the shoulder from fucking Scumdino, and then he was a ghost. Now we were in court. I think it was like December of last year because this talentless loser can't even fucking put up shelves in his fucking house. So I'm putting up shelves for his daughters in their bedrooms, right? I said, Terry, I got to ask you a question. I said, I never asked you to fucking come down, testify, get involved in this fucking case.
Yeah.
I said, but where's the guy who was fucking handing out flyers for my kids 3 months ago?
Yeah, what happened?
I said, I heard Scardino tapped you on the shoulder, and now you're a fucking ghost. No. We're still supporting you. We'll be there. I said, well, I've been to court 3 or 4 times already, and I haven't seen you once. I said, a lot of people are showing up. Where you been? I said, I'd like these fucking scumbags to know that I got a nitwit politician on my side, too. So, no, to the point where he convinces me that he's still, supporting. The fucking following month, he's got Mayor Scardino fucking election signs on his lawn. Call him up. Hey, Terry, it's John. Give me a call back. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
I said, what's going on? I don't know. What the fuck side of your face you talking at right now?
Right.
I said, because a month ago I'm hanging shelves in
I'm
your
surprised
daughter's
he
room,
called you back.
and you're telling me fucking you're supporting me, and now you got this fucking scumbag tyrant who's been fucking harassing my kids for the last year and a half, threatening to throw me in jail and take my fucking house. You got signs on your fucking lawn supporting him. I said, so what is it? He said, listen, John, I can't let this affect my political career. So I said, hey, your political career? You're a fucking jerk off. You said, you're a fucking fireman that threw a suit on.
Absolutely.
You go around shaking hands and kissing babies and apparently lying to everybody.
Yep.
I said, fuck you, you're dead to me. Don't fucking look at me and my fucking family anymore. Wow. And then that was it. But for the last year, I didn't know shit, all right? So he said what he said. That was that. We don't talk.
Him.
But then I got this asshole fucking Tony DeVita, the trustee who lives over by Gina, right?
Okay.
4 doors down from the fucking drug addict. In his fucking video deposition, he says that this scumbag Terry McSweeney went and complained to him directly.
About you?
About me. And that's on fucking video.
After you yelled at him or before
After I yelled at who?
After you
at
said
McSweeney
you're
or-
dead to me.
Oh, this is way after. I didn't get this asshole's fucking deposition till like September, I don't think. So in September, I get this guy's deposition. So the following day, I go to the bus stop because I don't know what the fuck kind of lies this scumbag politician's telling all the neighbors, but all I feel like is me and my family are shunned in the fucking neighborhood now, right?
Right.
So I'm waiting for this loser to show up at the bus stop, but this fucking coward can't even show up to the bus stop and fucking talk to me. So I was going to show him a video, and then I saw him on Halloween. Hey, Terry, I got a video you might want to see, all right? All your lies to your fucking neighbors and all your friends they're about to come crashing down on your head too. Because I got this fucking bumbling idiot, his video deposition saying that you're a fucking complainant now. So I can't wait till his boys in his firehouse see that too. The video that we edit down is going to be a show in itself.
Wow. Wow. Son of a bitch. All over a fucking treehouse.
I got some mutual friends with Terry McSweeney.
Do you?
Do you?
You're still one of them,
He's
by
a
the way.
fucking scumbag.
Wow.
And he's a
He's a
fireman.
scumbag, a coward, and a fucking two-faced liar. And now everybody's going to see who he is.
How old? And your kids are young, right? They're elementary
Yeah,
school.
My kids are 7 and 6. They were 5 and 4 when this shit started.
Unbelievable.
Jesus.
I was putting up for my son's 6th birthday.
Yeah, but then after the federal thing, then it'll all calm down and it'll be fine because, you'll be able to go in the treehouse.
Yeah, I hope
They
so.
probably won't pursue, hopefully. You never
Don't
know.
put anything past these fucking
No,
people,
I won't.
you know?
They'll try to. I think they'll try to get you back some way different, but they won't go that route.
Listen, what are you going to
Yeah.
do? Go and retaliate. Everything I do is by the fucking book. I said to the media last fucking year or 2 years ago, whenever it was, if I felt like I broke the law, I would have gladly taken it down. You're right. You stand up for your fucking rights. And how often do you get a fucking win like this?
Right.
Against shitbags like this? Who wins against the fucking government when they're fighting with our money?
It's ridiculous.
And
Threatening to take my fucking house.
And the
You know,
corruption, the Long
I-
Island political
Well, that's what happens when
system,
you vote
it's-
the same people in over and over and over and over and over again.
Well,
he
how
wasn't
long has he
voted
been in there?
'Cause, He wasn't voted in either, so I could talk about that too. 'Cause in
Well,
his
I thought he
fucking
was
deposition-
voted in.
He was voted in, but this fucking scumbag,
Right.
and I hope somebody brings this to the fucking Board of Elections. I was a poll counter for the candidates who were running against this piece of shit, right?
Right.
So I went to the first location right down the block from my house, 15th District, across the Christ. His district too, so he's allowed to show up there, all right? So I go there before the kids get home from school, poll count, I go in there and, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. So there's a person at each location called the chair, they run the location. So I spoke to her and I said, what do I do here as a poll counter? She told me what I did, give me all the fuck.
Yeah,
Take
hang on,
that.
Joe.
Yeah.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey, it's Gina.
Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Hey, John Lepper.
Hey, what's up, G?
Not much. You know what the problem in the village is? Also, the people who are the mayor and all of that have been there forever.
That's what I
There's like
just
no
said.
term limits.
Yeah.
So, and we're a small village, and people are afraid to go against them.
No.
They don't know their rights because that when the village comes around to check something out, everyone goes, okay, come on in and check it out.
Right.
And people need to stop doing that. I mean, I support John Lepper, and everybody knows that. He's a great neighbor. His house is kept wonderfully. I've dealt with the little drug dealer down the block for many more years than Lepper has. And it amazes me that the village can't get a control over that.
Right.
But, I was doing work in my backyard over the summer, and 3 trucks showed up to stop the work until they could come in the backyard. And their answer, what they tell you, is always somebody called in.
Right.
But they'll never tell you who called in. So
I think it's that same lady because I've never lived in a place where I'm doing something in my backyard and trucks show up. Like, you think it's the same lady?
No, it definitely wasn't Tony. I know who it was. But here's the thing. At that moment, I
called
thought
you a
John
lady.
Lepper, and I'm going to stand up for myself. And I said to them, I said, well, until you give me the name, I'm not letting you in my yard. And that's because I'm bringing that person up on charges for trespassing. You can't see anything that's going on in my yard.
Right.
And legally,
And
legally they have to tell you who the complainant is, Gina. I told you that already.
Yeah, they refused. I said that, and then all of a sudden, the guy who manages them showed up. I said the same thing. Give me the name. I'm bringing the person up on charges for trespassing, and all of a sudden, it all went away, and they drove away.
Legally, they're supposed to tell you? I never knew that.
Yeah. Like, if you call the police and you say a complaint about someone, and you say who complained, they have to give your name.
No, not the police.
Yeah, I think so.
No. I don't
You
think
sure?
so.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
No, that could get
But,
you in trouble.
and John, you're right. It's not
Then
you
nobody would
that's spending
tell
our
anybody.
money. It's the village
The village
officials
is
who
spending
made this
everybody's
into
money.
an
So if
ego
anybody
trip.
has anything to say about that, come on over and I'll explain it to you.
Right.
Speak up, all right? Stop being a
Partly
fucking
I
sheep.
think
Put your
Glass
head
is
in
after
sand.
the money, but partly I also think it's an ego trip right now for everybody, that they want to win because
Right.
of their ego.
Right.
That's all it is, G. That's all
But,
it is.
They want to make
I
sure.
got to take it down because he said so. Well, go fuck yourself.
Right.
That's not what,
No, and
that's
like
not
I
what the
said
law
to
says. That's
you,
not what the code says.
I need you to get that, so that it can be used. So when I kick my husband out, he's got a place to stay. I've told you that.
It's not even completed because when the federal judge ordered me to, when the village judge ordered me to stop working on it through a verbal, it wasn't even legit because it was just in court. But I stopped working on it.
Right.
When you kick him out, send him over to that lady Tony's house.
Yeah.
And by the way, your neighbor who complained, she won't even look at me now.
Does she still have cancer?
That Tony, I guess. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have no idea. But she won't even look at me now.
Again, I hope she's happy walking around the neighborhood being that person.
I told you.
I
I can
think
say
she
hello to
is.
them every day. Every time we see them. Just say hello. Kill them with kindness, all right?
Yeah.
That's it. Hey, how are you? But, I didn't know that Ralph worked with them, too. This is what happens in these little inbred villages,
Right.
This fucking tyrant took a job that nobody else wanted, and we actually had a candidate last year who was actually going to do something for the people, who actually cared. 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
And what happened with that was, I told you, I went to that location in the chair. Jay, you still there?
Yep.
All right, listen to this. So I went to that location, and the chair was there. She told me what I couldn't do as a poll counter, and then I'm getting ready to leave because I had to pick kids up from school. And then Scardino walks in, I think, with his wife and Jean Marie Parker, the town clerk, who was running the election, right?
Okay.
So she comes over to me, Mr. Lepper, you're not allowed to speak to anybody here. And I said, I'm not speaking to anybody. I'm speaking to Melody here. She's the chair, and she's telling me what I can and can't do. Melody, you're not allowed to speak to Mr. Lepper. She's like, I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm state certified. I absolutely can tell him what I told him, and he can absolutely do everything that I told him.
Good.
But she continues on. Then the girl looks at me like, all right, listen, I guess you could do everything that I told you could do, and I guess just here in the village of Babylon, I'm not allowed to speak to you. So I passed that along to the candidates who were running. Later on that night, I go to the high school, because I was a poll counter there at like 8 o'clock at night till the end of it. And I was there with one of the candidates' husbands, Debbie Kolovich. So we're sitting there, same thing, and the the chair there came up to me, and she's like, listen, I didn't mean to get short with you guys earlier. It's just that this isn't typical. Poll counters don't typically stay here all day. I said, well, we've never done this before. His wife is a candidate, and we're just, making sure everything's on the up and up here. And she's like, well, I can tell you right off the bat, it's not, all right? Because typically this is what goes on here. So the village of Babylon probably has some kind of sweetheart deal with Suffolk County where they brought in their own polling machines, and this is what happens. In the beginning of the day, they bring in the polling machines. Us, as the chair and running the election, we print out the machine, then we put in the code, we zero it out, print it out for the poll counters. Then periodically during the course of the day, you guys come in, take pictures of the machine and the sign-in sheet, and then at the end of the night, after the write-ins and the absentees go in, we count all that up, and then we print it out for you guys in front of you, put the code in again, and zero it out and print it out for you. She's like, that's not happening here tonight. So I just want you to know that that's not typically the way an election is run. All right. And then and then Ralph shows up there again, and this is in his polling district, so he's not even allowed to be there, right? And then that woman, Jean Marie Parker, comes in, the clerk who's running the election, comes in with all the absentees and the write-ins, drops off a stack to everybody who's there, comes back to the first gentleman, and me and Debbie's husband was standing right there, and the guy, very first one off the top, hands it to her, and he's like, yeah, we got a problem. She's like, what's the problem? He's like, yeah, this guy's dead. Now that shit's been going on, I guess, as long as this shit's been happening. But the fact that the polling machines, that's pretty significant, because Scardino, this scumbag, is the Republican committeeman for the 15th district, and somehow, I don't know, I guess he got his own fucking polling machines. And then we questioned him in his deposition too. What were you and your wife doing behind the high school at 5 o'clock in the morning on March 21st? No answer. So there's definitely up to some dirty shit, and I guess they got bigger questions to fucking answer for here. And you would never expect this shit in a 3 square mile fucking little town.
Right.
13,000 people.
Right. Well,
Taxes
you would.
are fucking through the roof. All they're doing is going after the taxpayers and the working guy. All right.
Right.
They don't They didn't do anything to clean up the fucking vagrants. They didn't go after the drug dealer and his fucking treehouse. Right.
Right.
They didn't do anything to fucking about the needle in front of my fucking house. He got himself a license to carry to protect himself. What'd you do for my kids, you fucking scumbag?
Nothing.
I'll tell you what he did. He built himself a house up in fucking Coshector, New York in 2013. No mortgage, no closing, no attorney. Paid for it cash. How'd you pay for that?
That's right.
Cash? What kind of cash? Bag full of money?
How much cash?
And
How much
know,
was
whatever
it?
the fuck a brand new house costs. But
Right,
he
'cause
paid for
after-
cash, no
right,
mortgage.
'cause after he's done screwing
2013.
you guys, that's where he'll be hiding.
Now, I'm not accusing him.
I am.
Okay, go ahead. You can accuse him. But if you remember, 2013, Sandy fucking rolled through the town over there and there was a fucking surplus of $3 or $4 million in the village after that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Retired in 2005, making $15,000 a year.
Right.
Wow.
As a mayor, he's making
And then
$15,000.
and then his attorney tells him not to answer that question. Why? You asserting privilege, counsel?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't. Why can't he answer that question? So I want to see what the federal judge thinks about that too, or somebody. I'm telling you, everybody's gonna enjoy this fucking deposition because it's fucking brutal. He's also got some piece of equipment that was bought by the village up on his property up there, some kind of utility vehicle.
Up in his upstate property?
Yeah.
What's the name of the town?
Coshecton. 73 Burris Road or something like that, Coshecton, New York.
Wow.
I love him.
73 Burris Road.
Coshecton, New York.
Let's see how much that's worth.
Coshecton.
Coshecton, 73.
Zillowing.
Yeah.
The video deposition is so beautiful. Like, you could see, he's got these 5 fucking mutts over there with him, right? His attorney, Glass, that
probably
bottom
isn't
feeding
even listed.
scumbag, some other girl, and then this other defendant who has never been deposed. I never needed anybody, I didn't think, other than fucking
Right.
Feldman and the mayor.
Sure.
But it was great that we got Glass and this other woman from the fucking building department, because they just fumble and fuck their whole thing up anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, so they're all there, and there's a video deposition, and I guess, you know, you can't see it. In the deposition, you just see the camera on Glass, and you hear my attorney asking the questions, Corey Morris again, and then his,
I don't even see.
nitwit
I
attorney
don't.
next to
I don't
him,
even
right?
see Burris Road. I see Cambridge Road. Wow.
Burris Road. I'll get you the proper
All
spelling.
right. Yeah. Give me the. We'll look it up.
Coshecton, New York. Anyway, so they're all
Right,
sitting
you
there.
should
We're
see
not
the
even
video.
into this deposition 10 minutes, all right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they were, I forget what the line of questioning was. I got it all written down, but they're questioning him. I'm looking at him. Then all of a sudden, Glass and the whole fucking gaggle is staring at him. You know, I guess that was his cue to say, I don't recall, or whatever the fuck, you know, his cue
Right.
was.
Right.
But this arrogant fucking drunken puddle piece of shit
Scumdino.
is so fucking brutal, Tony. He leans into the camera and fucking gives you a close-up and starts, like, you know, going after, you know, like, you could just see. I mean,
Yeah,
the tells
I hear
are
you.
all in his face.
Right.
All in his face. And that happened like 5 times throughout this deposition. 5 or 6 times. I mean, and by the last time, everybody was practically standing in front of their chair, and if they could spit out, shut the fuck up, they would have.
Right.
That's how bad it was. I mean, it ended up like A Few Good Men. Who ordered the code red?
Wow.
And it was him. Safety, safety. You're under oath, sir. Safety, safety. I did it. That's what he said. He said it was a safety issue. Well, your fucking nitwit village building inspector, in September, 9 months after he's had the fucking engineer drawings, deems that it's a safe structure after we brought up
Right.
this fucking microburst that came through here. So what is it? Is he in charge or you in charge? Everybody's deposition, they're saying you're in charge.
Wow.
They're fucked.
I hope so.
I certainly hope so. I have had enough of this political nonsense.
So have I.
And it's all over the island, man. It's all over the place. All right. It is 1 o'clock.
Yep. John Lepper.
John Lepper. Again, thank you, man.
Sorry I was late.
No,
guys
totally
for
cool.
standing
Totally
with me.
cool. As always, keep in
Hopefully,
touch.
there'll
Keep
be
us
more good news
updated.
to follow.
Absolutely.
I hope so.
Stay tuned. We got Steve Squared coming on tonight. We got the Word Show. We have some guests coming in this week. We have Robin coming in.
Oh, do we?
We
Okay.
may have Jackie coming in later this week, right? Possibly.
Nice.
So we'll keep you guys updated. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.